plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
What do the Blackhawks and United Airlines have in common? The next generation has arrived, and the future looks bright. New planes are joining the United Airlines fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on. Book your next trip on the United app or United.com today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Blackhawks.
Marquette Bank has been helping neighbors, families, and business owners in Chicagoland for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you know your banker. You have access to a team of real professionals to help you make smarter financial decisions. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank, love where you bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
Hockey season is in full swing, and with FanDuel, you can turn a little hunch into a true power play. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Bet on the NHL with same-game parlays, live bets, alternate puck lines, and so much more. Put your first bet in the back of the net on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook and official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks. 21 or older, present in Illinois. First online, real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This winter, bring your family to the Play Chicago Parent calls the perfect holiday tradition. Goodman Theater's A Christmas Carol. Delighting audiences for generations with its heartwarming story, this enduring production brings holiday joy, past, present, and future. See for yourself why the Sun-Times calls it moving and meaningful. A Christmas Carol runs November 16th through December 30th only. Get tickets before they sell out at goodmantheater.org.
Before and after every Bears game, tune into Hampton OB right here on 720 WGN.
It's go time.
Sponsored by your local Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, official truck partner of the Chicago Bears.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
WGN. Blackhawks hockey. Hockey. It's emotional. It's taxing. It takes every ounce of mental and physical strength you have.
Works it around to the near side. Kept in at the point by Joe. Put it down the corner. Donato fired to score! Tyler Bertuzzi and the Blackhawks have tied the score with 30 seconds left.
And then it asks for more.
Here's Donato taking the puck at center ice over the king line for the win. Down the left wing side to the slot. Dinks, and shoots. He scores! Hawks win! Hawks win! Ryan Donato, the man of the hour!
Chicago Blackhawks hockey starts now. Welcome the Chicago Blackhawks radio broadcast team, Troy Murray and John Whiteman.
The Chicago Blackhawks are back on United Center Ice for a matinee battle with the improved Columbus Blue Jackets, who with a new head coach and a young roster have been tough to beat this season. So if the Hawks want to win today, they'll need to be ready to play the full 60 minutes, as the Columbus Blue Jackets' MO is compete. Hi again, everyone. John Whiteman along with Troy Murray and Charlie Romeliotis. We want to welcome you into our broadcast this afternoon. It's the Blackhawks and the Columbus Blue Jackets for the first of two games this season. Troy, you take a look at the Columbus Blue Jackets, now sporting an above 500 record at 10-9-3, and they didn't get there by accident. They get there through a lot of hard work. I think that's something that we've all kind of become accustomed to. Columbus has never really been that high-scoring, high-powered, dynamic hockey team. They were a pretty good team a couple years ago when they went a great distance in the playoffs in 2019, but they struggled to become that team. Well, what they are is a lunch pail type of a team, and if you're not ready to work, they're going to take the 2 points from you.
I agree completely. This is a team that has the identity of their head coach, Dean Evison. When he played in the NHL, he was a very aggressive player, no nonsense, tough, hard to play against. Just that mentality of never quitting and competing was the word that you used as well, and that's a great word, because this Columbus Blue Jackets team, they compete.
Yeah, they are.
They come at you, and they've really gone through an amazing first few months with the passing of one of their star players, Johnny Gaudreau, has resonated not only throughout the Blue Jackets organization, the city of Columbus, but also through the NHL. And they've had to deal with that internally. They've dealt with it extremely well. They've honored Johnny Gaudreau in many different ways, but they're also, I think, in some ways playing for him. And the way that this team is competing and the way they bring it every night, they score 3.5 goals per game on average. They give up 3.5 goals per game. So you can score on them. No question about that. But the way that this team plays, boy, they make it hard for you to defend because they go hard to the net.
Now their record is 2-6-2 on the road. Overall, I mentioned 10-9-3. On the road, their last victory was in Boston. The game where right after that, Jim Montgomery unfortunately lost his job as head coach of the Bruins. But they've been playing tough in all quarters and every arena. So we should expect nothing less than that from the Blue Jackets here this afternoon. Who's going to deliver? Sponsored by Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning. Electric heat pumps for a better life, better environment, inside and out. Visit getacomfyhome.com. I'm going with Teuvo Teravainen. 32 career games against the Blue Jackets. 8 goals, 14 assists, 22 points. I just got a feeling about Teuvo. Keys for this afternoon's game are sponsored by your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers, and Troy's got your keys.
Thanks, John. The first key is you expect the aggressive game from the Columbus Blue Jackets. They're relentless. They forecheck. They don't sit back in the defensive zone, so be prepared for the aggressive style of game that they're going to play. Second key, factored into that game against the Wild Friday afternoon in a big way. The golden rules. Manage the puck well at the right time of the games and make sure that you're focused in those situations. And the third key, you mentioned it in your intro. Got to play 60 minutes.
Yep.
30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45, 50 minutes, not going to cut it. Got to go whole 60.
All right, I like them. Who are you banking on today, Troy? Sponsored by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank. Celebrating 80 years of neighborhood banking.
I'm going with Connor Murphy, born in Dublin, Ohio. Played in his 700th NHL game Friday afternoon against the Minnesota Wild. He's been excellent all season long. He's a +2 on the year. He's getting the job done. And against his hometown team, I'm banking on him.
I like that. And I think I know a four-legged friend named Dublin. So, anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
How's Dublin doing?
She's doing great. All right, the teams have lined up on their respective blue lines. We'll have hockey here this afternoon momentarily. Blackhawks and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Charlie was talking about. Go ahead.
Did they let Panger out on the ice?
For those that don't know, they bring out youth hockey players to stand along the blue line with the Blackhawks. I think I can understand Troy's confusion.
One little goalie who's standing next to Soderblom, who's about 6'3". Just wondering if that was Panger.
All right, today's presentation of our national anthem is proudly sponsored by H.T. Stringer, a proud partner of Plumbers 911. And for the anthems, as we always do, we send it down to ice level. Jim Cornelison, here's our anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket went there, the blood bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors and star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the
exceptional as ever, Jim Cornelison with our Star Spangled Banner. Today's starting lineup sponsored by the Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council. Strong alone, unstoppable together. Yes, sir.
No, I just, Charlie corrected me, and it was my mistake. It's Mrazek, not Soderblom, who was standing next to the goaltender. Mrazek is our starter here today.
You sure that's Panger down there?
It's both. I was focusing on the little guy.
For the Columbus Blue Jackets in goal, it's going to be Elvis Merzlikins, 3-2-2 in his career against the Blackhawks. At the fence are Dante Fabro and Zach Werenski. Up front from left to right, Cole Sillinger starts at left wing. Adam Fantilli centers the Columbus Blue Jackets opening line, and Kent Johnson starts at the right wing. For the Blackhawks, it's Peter Mrazek in goal, 3-7-2 in his career against the Columbus Blue Jackets. At the fence are Alec Martinez and Wyatt Kaiser. Up front from left to right, Taylor Hall starts at left wing. Connor Bernard centers the Hawks opening line. Starting at the right wing is Philip Kurashev. Our referees this afternoon are Gord Dwyer and Carter Sandlack. Handling the lines are Michel Cormier and Brandon Grillo. First of two meetings set to begin. Down to center ice we go. The first overall pick in 2023 against the third overall pick in 2023 face off. This one's underway. Blue Jackets get control. Werenski tossing the puck down the left side boards and in behind the Hawk net. Mrazek came out to play it into the far corner. And Werenski, the leading scorer of the Blue Jackets, in to try and play the puck, but Alec Martinez swept it away up the left wing side to center ice. Dante Fabro will stick it across the rink and then get the pass back on the near side and pat it back over now to Werenski. Backing into the Columbus zone, he'll pass up the left wing side. Cole Sillinger, whose dad Mike played for these Columbus Blue Jackets. Sillinger deflects the puck down into the Hawk end. Quick pass by Wyatt Kaiser up the left wing, misses Taylor Hall and goes down. Tracking back to get it is Ivan Provorov. He'll pass now to Kirill Machenko over the Hawk line, down the left wing side. He pulls it from backhand to forehand and got a shot away, kicked out of there by Mrazek. Now a shot from the right point. That's turned out of there by a blocker save by Mrazek. And that was off the stick of Damon Severson. Hawks get control of the puck. Former Blue Jacket captain Nick Foligno sticks the puck into the Columbus zone, but the Jackets will take it back. Provorov along the left sideboards in the Columbus zone, content to hold on to the puck as the Jackets get a line change.
The one thing you notice about Columbus that maybe is different than in the past is how aggressive as the puck is deflected up into the netting. Faceoff will be, I think, in the neutral zone. But how aggressive they play. They don't sit back in their own zone and defend the middle of the ice. They want them to be aggressive. So Blackhawks, when they get in the offensive zone, they're going to have to move the puck quick. There's not going to be time along the boards, but if you move the puck quick, you're going to find some open space in the way that they defend, and that's why they give up 3.5 goals per game. But they take that chance because they want to be aggressive to get pucks back, force the issue, and get on the offense.
Jordan Harris of the Blue Jackets sent the puck down into the Hawk zone. It was cleared out to center ice by the Hawks' TJ Brody, then taken back in the Hawk end by Louis Crevier. Passing up the right side at center ice, Teuvo Teravainen became entangled with the Blue Jacket at the Columbus blue line. Matthew Olivier back the other way. Over the Hawk line on the left wing. Then a pass across that's picked off by Tyler Bertuzzi, and he'll spin it down ice into the Blue Jacket zone. Jordan Harris will skate it out to center ice. And over the Hawk line from the high slot unloads a shot blocked by Murphy. Hawks get the puck back. And Teravainen made a pass ahead over Bertuzzi's stick, picked up by the Jackets. Kevin LeBanc, ex of the San Jose Sharks, into the Hawk zone along the right boards. Drops the puck off for James Van Riemsdyk, but the pass eludes him and tumbles to center ice. And the Jackets get it back. LeBanc on the left wing side. Snaps it down the boards behind the Hawk net. Mrazek plays it to the corner to Murphy. Then to the left wing boards for Reichel. Reichel then checks LeBanc as the puck pops out in front of the net, and a penalty is going to be called here to Columbus. Lucas Reichel takes the puck into the Columbus zone near the left point. Down to Patrick Maroon, left wing corner. He tried to fire it into the crease. It was blocked by Werenski, who, when he touches the puck, the whistle blows. And going off is going to be James Van Riemsdyk.
All reviews in today's game are sponsored by Northwestern Medicine, with more nationally ranked specialties than any other hospital in Illinois by U.S. News and World Report. The teams at Northwestern Medicine offer second opinions for the toughest conditions. And then, just a reminder, for every Blackhawks goal, Marquette Bank is donating $80 to a local charity to celebrate 80 years of neighborhood banking and giving back to the community. Blackhawks on the Citgo power play. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. 1 for 3 Friday afternoon against the Wild. It's been better as of late.
Hawks control off the draw. Connor Bedard with the puck right point to the high slot. Vlasic put it down bottom of the right wing circle. Bertuzzi to Bedard right point. He'll carry it down the boards toward the corner. Spins it back high slot. Vlasic. Vlasic now angles one to the net. And a pad save made. Here's Bedard with a shot. He scores! A perfect handoff by Donato, who was standing in the slot. A little dish over to Bedard in the right wing circle, and he beats Merzlikins under the glove. It's 1-0 Hawks with a power play goal.
Nice job by the Blackhawks to recover this original shot coming in from Vlasic. They moved it down from low to high. Vlasic has an opportunity. He's got a shot, a shooting lane there. Bertuzzi's in front of the net. The rebound squirts out there, and Donato is there, and he hands it off to Connor Bedard. Bedard points now in 3 straight games. His 5th of the season, 2nd on the Citgo power play. And boy, what time is it, John?
I think it might be time to break out the Bandito.
Let's do a little day drinking again. Love it with that goal. It is time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila.
So it should be Bedard from Donato and Bertuzzi. The time of the goal, 2:59 of period number 1. As we rejoin the play, the puck angles past Alec Martinez and back down ice into the Hawk zone. But Wyatt Kaiser on the double, back to get the puck behind the net. He'll leave it in the near corner for Alec Martinez. Martinez along the left wing board, stopping there. Put the puck back over to Kaiser, then out to center ice. Kurashev to Bedard, breaking down the right wing slide, fire, save, rebound. Oh, and Taylor Hall fired a shot. It hit Johnson and deflects in behind the Columbus net and dug out of there by Provorov, who skates it up the near side and clears to center ice. And this deflects over and into the crowd. And Merzlikins has lost his goal stick there for a couple of seconds. Boy, Bedard got himself some room and a really good shot.
Yeah, going for the far corner. And the goaltender Merzlikins just got a piece of it. The rebound off the pad came out there. And one of the defensemen, one of the players, I think it was Kent Johnson was back there and deflected that shot from Taylor Hall wide of the net.
Now Ilya Mikheyev pounds one from the blue line. That's off his countryman Dmitry Voronkov, and the puck deflects to center ice where Murphy will drive it back down into the Columbus zone. Severson back of his net to Provorov, moving it out to center ice. And here's Voronkov into the Hawk zone down the right wing side. He backhands the puck behind the net. Alex Vlasic pokes it into the far corner. And Kirill Marchenko to get the puck out near the left point. Leaving it there. And a shot came in for Provorov, turned out of there. In behind the net, Sean Monahan to the puck. Now at the right point, here's Severson firing. Blocked in the right circle. Provorov fires, he scores. From the high slot area, Ivan Provorov fired one into the top left corner. There was a good screen developing in front of Peter Mrazek. I don't think he ever saw the shot, and we're tied at 1.
No, I don't think so. Nice little handoff, and with some traffic in front of the net, Connor Murphy. And 2 Columbus players. Boy, you get a look at the camera angle from behind Peter Mrazek. No idea where their shot is coming through. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but Columbus with a great response. And this is what Charlie and I were talking about. That's a play you got to kill. That's a play that you got to take the pressure off, and you got to continue momentum. Mm-hmm. And Columbus right back to square one now, 1-1 hockey game. But those are the moments the Blackhawks want to deal with better.
So for Ivan Provorov, that's his 2nd goal on the season, assisted by Sean Monahan at 4:27 of period 1. Back underway at the Hawk blue line. Louis Crevier spits the puck out. Donato's got it with a break into the Columbus zone left circle. Fires. Blocker save made by Merzlikins. And the puck picked up on the near side by the Jackets. Justin Danforth skating at the center ice. Trying to hand it ahead for Zach Werenski into the Hawk zone. This is poked out to center ice now by Bertuzzi to Donato over the Jacket line. From the right circle, fires a shot. It's blocked. And the puck taken back by Jordan Harris of the Jackets. Hit behind his net. Spins it around up the far side. Pat Maroon stopped it there. Donato got 2 for his money. A nice check on Justin Danforth before the end of his shift. Jackets get the puck back. Kevin LeBanc, Columbus line on the right wing side. Will turn with the puck deeper into his zone and skate in front of his net with it. And then he drops it off between the circles to Harris. Harris with a stretch pass to the Hawk line, deflects off the stick of James Van Riemsdyk, and this deflects over the near glass and into the crowd. 1-1, 14:25 left in period one.
Just a reminder that all of today's Blackhawks insurance goals are sponsored by GetCoveredIllinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here. Faceoff will be in the neutral zone, and the fourth line is out there against the Columbus fourth line. So that's Reichel, Maroon Smith up against Van Riemsdyk, Corrali, and LeBanc.
Here's Harris with the puck. Columbus line, right wing side. Shot it across the rink to Jay Christensen. He'll spin it ahead. This deflects off Van Riemsdyk, sticking down. Corrali behind the net, had the puck, lost it. Hawks get it back. Craig Smith from the right wing boards is able to stick the puck out to center ice. But taken back by Christensen, and he'll stick it off the left boards and down behind the Hawk net. Martinez hit as he sweeps it around. This deflects out to Smith. Now head to Reichel over the Columbus line, and he'll fire from the left wing side. A blocker save is made. Smith got it back at the line to Murphy, left point. Long wrist shot, hit Reichel on the way through. Corrali corrals the puck and sticks it off the left side boards down to the Hawk blue line. Vlasic took it there. Quick turn and a pass from Maroon is over his stick and down, and icing's going to be called here to the Hawks.
Almost caught Columbus in a line change there, but the long pass from the Blackhawks side of the ice all the way over to the left wing side just went over the stick of Maroon. That would have been a quick 2-on-1. We've already noticed earlier in this game the Blackhawks have had some odd man opportunities. Yeah. Columbus talked about how aggressive they are. Their defense, they've got free reign to go down. They can do whatever they want to do, be aggressive. So if you take advantage of that, like I said, there's going to be some open areas. And if you can get a clean exit out of the zone, you're going to create some odd man opportunities.
Now the drawn out of the right of Mrazek. Provorov's got the puck left point, put it over to Damon Severson right point, then to Fantilli the right circle. He'll skate it through the high slot and fire, and Mrazek is down with a butterfly save. Holds the puck, and a whistle will stop play. 1-1 is the score with 13:25 left in period number one here at the United Center. Hawks and Blue Jackets, and this is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, with our biggest sale ever. Furnaces from $39 a month. Furnace and air conditioning combos from $59 a month, plus 72 months interest-free financing and up to a $4,000 system rebate. Four Seasons guaranteed to beat any competitor's price by up to $1,000 guaranteed. So call today for your free in-home estimate and same-day installation.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical, because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Whether it's pro or college, the app to bet football is Circa Sports Illinois. Circa Sports is sports betting the way it should be. Circa Sports Illinois has high betting limits, low holds, and exceptional customer service. Bet on all your favorite teams in every game this season. Spreads, props, futures, or in-game, Circa Sports has it. Fund and bet like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com.
John Williams, every weekday morning, 10 to 2. Miss a little, miss a lot on 720. Now back to the game.
Chicago Blackhawks hockey is sponsored by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Learn more at comed.com/poweringbiz. 1-1 Hawks Blue Jackets. 2:25 to go. Shots on goal, 5 apiece. Good action here.
Now, the faceoff is in the circle to the right of Peter Mrazek. It's going to be Bedard against Fantilli once again. The drop of the puck this time, Bedard wins the draw. Kaiser takes possession behind the net, sent it up the left wing side, and Taylor Hall had exited the zone. The puck is picked off by Severson at the point, and he fires it in on goal. That's turned out of there by Mrazek. Hall at the Columbus blue line had the puck knocked off his stick into the C-bus zone. They clear their end. Sillinger into the Hawk zone. Hands it off on the far side. And it was taken back by the Hawks. Taylor Hall to the Columbus line. He tried to make a pass across the rink. This deflects down into the Hawk end. Fantilli along the right sideboard. Pins it down behind the Hawk net. Kent Johnson there for Columbus. From the right wing corner, he'll turn and angle it back to the left point. Provorov there to Fantilli. Dropped it at the line. Picked off by Bedard. Head to Taylor Hall at center ice. He'll wave it down the left side boards and in behind the Columbus net. Merzlikins stopping it back there for Severson. The teams are in line changes. Here's Damon Severson out in front of his net. Passing on the left wing, Sean Monahan, center ice. Tried to work a pass past Jason Dickinson in front of the Columbus bench, and he hit him in the skates, and the puck topples into the Columbus bench. Whistle stops play.
Blackhawks will travel to Toronto after this matinee game here against the Blue Jackets, take on the Maple Leafs tomorrow night. Always an exciting time for the Canadian hockey players to go up and play in a city like Toronto, Montreal, the same type of atmosphere.
It's just like a contiguous week in Canada when it comes to the hockey. You know, it just doesn't really matter what day it is. They love going to the rink and supporting their teams. Here's Fabro firing from the right point, and that's into the glove of Peter Mrazek.
Mrazek playing this afternoon. Soderblom probably play tomorrow night. Weren't 2 of his 5 victories last year against Toronto?
He did. He owned the Maple Leafs. Yeah, last year he did.
So, coaching staff, Jimmy Waite, goaltender coach, they all factor those things into deciding who's going to be playing who against what team in these back-to-back situations. Soderblom has been excellent this season, despite his record. Again, no goal support for him.
The Hawks control off the draw. Ilya Mikheyev, a former Maple Leaf, will stick it ahead on the left wing at center ice to Jason Dickinson. He waves the puck down behind the Columbus net. Fabro now sends it up towards not out. Vlasic for the left point fires. Block. Vlasic got it back. Vlasic to the left wing boards. Will spin it behind the Columbus net. Murphy grabs the puck along the right side boards. Pushed into the boards by Voronkov. But let go of the puck in behind the net into the near corner. Fabro guides it out to center ice in front of the penalty boxes. And Vlasic is right there to flip the puck back off the right corner boards in the Columbus end. And the teams make line changes once again.
A little scrambly here for both sides right now after a real strong, energetic start. Again, another long stretch pass by Columbus. Deflected in the neutral zone, out of play. Obviously, one of the set plays that Columbus wants to do, to be very aggressive, get the puck in as quick as they can to the opposition end of the ice.
You know, they got some fast forwards on the Columbus side. I'm thinking their strategy is probably to try and catch the Hawk defense flat-footed at their blue line with that play.
Well, they want to push the pace, and, to do that long stretch pass is good, but a lot of times you do that, you've got your defenseman passing it from your own goal line to the red line or further. You really don't have that second layer of support.
Here's TJ Brody with the puck behind the Hawk net. Tried to backhand it around the boards. It's trapped along the far side boards by Olivier. And then down to Zach Aston Reese, a former Pittsburgh Penguin, to Olivier, one of the tougher customers in the NHL, pound for pound, possibly the toughest. Ryan Donato, center ice on the left wing, winds it down the glass in behind the Columbus net to the right wing corner. Teravainen tried to stab it back in behind the Columbus net. It did get there, but Severson took the puck away for Columbus. He'll lift it through the air to the Hawk line. Doubling back, Ryan Donato to take it away to Tyler Bertuzzi. Now to Teravainen, crossing to Columbus blue line. We get a whistle, and this play is ruled offside. Ryan Donato was trying to straddle the blue line as Teravainen came across with the puck.
There was another example of the Columbus from their own goal line all the way out. This is a high flip to the far blue line there, and they've got forwards going there, and actually did get into the offensive zone, but shut down by the Blackhawks. So we'll keep an eye on that. Obviously a strategy of what Columbus wants to do to get out of their own end as quick as possible.
Here's Dante Fabro, a waiver claim by the Blue Jackets. He's really flourished since coming here to Columbus. Sent a pass ahead for Corrali. It's off his stick. Hawks get it back. Craig Smith, Columbus blue line, right wing side. Enters the zone with the puck, then lost it down the boards to Sean Corrali. Spins it behind the net around to Kevin LeBanc. And LeBanc was checked on the near boards. The puck tumbles to the left wing corner. Big Patrick Maroon there, battling against Dante Fabro. They have their skates against the puck, against the dasher. And looks like Craig Smith tried to reach in with the stick and pull the Columbus player's foot off the puck. That's Fabro. No penalty was called. And the Jackets get control and come up ice. LeBanc into the Hawk zone, right point. Sends it down behind the Hawk net. Kaiser protecting it well there. Gave it to Martinez. Quick pass up the left wing, Maroon. A little tap pass now. Reichel through center ice. Over the Columbus line. To Kaiser in the slot. He fires. Oh, and down was Merzlikins with a butterfly save. Crevier from the high slot fires. That hit Reichel crossing through the high slot. Reichel grabs the puck at the left point. Put it over to Crevier. A drive from the right point goes wide. Hall grabs the rebound in the left wing half boards. Sent the puck to Brody, left point. He shanked a pass over to the high slot area, and Van Riemsdyk there for Columbus. All he can do is stick it off the left boards into the Hawk zone and get off on a change. Brody to center ice now. On the left wing side, he'll fling it down the boards deep into the Columbus zone. Puck circles the net, ends up in the far corner. Christensen's got it there for Columbus. Being battled for there by Bedard. Christensen sent it to the line. Crevier tried to fire one on goal. That's blocked out to center ice. And now Kurashev took the puck back into the Columbus zone. Lost it. Taylor Hall got it back along the left boards. Fed the high slot. This is picked off by Kent Johnson of the Jackets. Back through center ice and in over the Hawk line to the right wing half boards. Stopping there, he'll put it down to the corner. Sillinger fed it up the slot. Severson over to Johnson. He shoots. He scores. From the right wing circle, from near the top of the right wing circle, a one-timer by Kent Johnson. Beats Mrazek. Looked like it beat him over the shoulder, and Columbus now leads the game 2-1.
This is just a wicked shot. Blue Jackets got the puck in, low to high. Kind of a fake shot. Everybody bid on a little bit, and this shot from Johnson, boy, it comes in quickly and beats Mrazek over the glove side. Mrazek looking up at the Jumbotron to see where this puck went, but this is just a wicked one-timer from Kent Johnson, who gets his 6th of the season, now has points in 5 straight games. Columbus down 1, up 1 now.
Yeah. Johnson from Severson at 11:23. 2-1 Columbus as we rejoin the play in the Hawk zone. Dickinson tried to poke it out, kept in by Sean Monahan, right point. He'll walk it into the high slot, whips the puck down to the right wing corner. Kirill Marchenko there. Put it behind the Hawk net. Dmitry Voronkov is pushed into the inboards there by Nick Foligno. Murphy from the corner to Foligno between the circles to Mikheyev, right wing to center ice. Flips it off the boards into the Columbus zone. Tried to get to the puck, was held up by Monahan. Puck is taken back by the Jackets. Severson, who clears to center ice. Then Vlasic will skate the puck across the Columbus line on the left wing and flip the puck down behind the net. Provorov's got it. Spins it around up the left wing side, and Voronkov will deflect the puck into the Hawk zone. Murphy back to get it. Headman pass now into the Columbus zone, and Bertuzzi fed it back into the high slot area. Martinez was late getting there, and the puck flows out to center ice. Back in the Hawk zone, here's Alec Martinez. Bank a pass now to Teuvo Teravainen. Over the Jackets line on the right wing. Put the puck down to the right wing corner for Donato. He waved it behind the net. Bertuzzi sticks it around to the near side. Kaiser is able to fend off a check at the left point. And from the high slot unloads a backhander that goes wide. Bertuzzi in the right wing corner. Carrying it around, leaving the puck along the half boards for Teuvo Teravainen. Now to Donato back in the net. Winds it around to Martinez along the left boards. He'll spin it back in behind. Ryan Donato there. He had a pair in Minnesota. Now to Teravainen, the high slot. Kaiser fires. This ricochets wide. Following up the rebound, and a poke at the puck there by Donato is stopped by Merzlikins as he plops on the puck to the left of the Columbus goal crease and holds it. And we get a big pile up in as well. 6:51 left in period number 1. 2-1 Columbus. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
This is Isaac Phillips, and you're listening to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
You ever have one of those days where 1 p.m. just sneaks up on you? You're running around, checking off that to-do list, and suddenly, bam, it's lunchtime, and you're hungry. That's when I hit up McDonald's for the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. I can get all my faves, a juicy Daily Double, crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, and a small soft drink for just $6. Easy? Yup. Fast? Sure is. Delicious? Yes. One meal to rule them all. The $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. Only at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
This Black Friday, shop at Hellsberg and get up to 65% off select jewelry, like a unique engagement ring to say,
I want to spend my life with you.
a stylish pendant that says,
I think you're a pretty good catch.
or huggy hoop earrings that tell her,
See, I was listening.
Come to the Hellsberg Black Friday sale and get up to 65% off select engagement rings and fine jewelry. A perfect gift designed with the love and care worthy of your story. Visit a Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com.
At the Midwestern University Multi-Specialty Clinic in Downers Grove, they take the time to get to know you. Located just off I-355 and Butterfield Road, student and faculty providers offer caring, unrushed, and thorough healthcare. Experience the Midwestern difference for family medicine, vision and dental care, physical and speech therapy, and so much more. Visit MWUclinics.com or call 630-743-4500 to learn more. The Midwestern University Clinics, your family's home for healthcare.
Hey, Chris Chelios here. It's time to break out the Bandito. El Bandito Yankee Tequila. So smooth, it's criminal. Break out the Bandito, baby.
2-1 Columbus, 6:50 to go here in period number 1. The left-hand side of Merzlikins, it'll be the Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric Face-Off. For all the right reasons, call 866-4Seasons. Hawks didn't fare well in that game against the Wild. 36% on the draws, now down at 44% on the season. Third worst percentage in the NHL. And again, while I was watching the broadcast yesterday, and they were talking about puck possession off faceoffs, they win the draw here, and they get an instant shot away from Craig Smith.
Yeah, it was a good shot on goal. Merzlikins had to get his right pad down to kick that one out of there.
Big Patty Maroon took that draw, won it cleanly.
Here's Mrazek to the puck behind the Hawk net. Plays it over far corner. Louis Crevier scored his first NHL goalie of the night here against Dallas. Shot it ahead to Maroon at center ice up the right wing, and he swept it across the rink. And Reemsdyk intercept. Put it down behind the net. LeBanc put it now right circle. Severson fires. Blocker save is made by Mrazek. Maroon came along and took the puck away from Corrali. And then one hands it ahead to Craig Smith up the right wing in front of the Hawks bench. And he'll stick it to the Columbus blue line, and the Hawks will get a line change. Here's Kevin LeBanc to the Hawk blue line on the right wing. Flings it down the boards behind the net. Puck circles in net and ends up on the far side. Hall is there to Murphy between the circles. Now to Brody on the left wing side. A pass ahead picked off by the Jackets. Sillinger into the Hawk zone. To Johnson down the left wing side. Stopping along the half boards. Former trail smoke eater for 3 years. Troy, I know you know what that means. He put the puck in behind the Hawk net. It's poked into the near corner now. And now Fantilli's got it right circle and fires, and a stick save is made by Mrazek. He'll then plop on the loose puck in the crease and hold it, and a whistle will stop play. Now 5:35 left in period number 1. Still 2-1 Columbus. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
You know, you've created the perfect home retreat, the ideal place to watch the hockey game. Now, why don't you let Carrier provide the quiet, efficient heating you can depend on all season long? With a range of innovative heating solutions that deliver premium comfort and warmth, Carrier keeps your home comfortable and cozy when you need it the most. Turn to the experts, your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Carrier specialists. Visit Carrier.com to learn more. That's Carrier.com.
Sunday morning. You can smell it. Game day. And the brisket you've been smoking since last night. A day to be with family, aka fellow football fans. Traditions make Sundays easy to enjoy. Beers do too. Bud Light. Easy to Sunday, easy to enjoy. Bud Light is the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey Hawks fans, this is Joey Anderson. Let's get back to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
Thanks, Joey. Much appreciated. Get a head start on your holiday shopping. Today through December 8th, take an extra 25% off retail sale items at Blackhawk stores and online at cbhshop.com. Hurry, shop now for the perfect holiday gifts and save big on all your Blackhawks gear. Don't miss out. Head to the Blackhawk stores or online at cbhshop.com.
I was in the Blackhawk store the other day before our last home game and made a purchase for a friend of mine. And I got to tell you, folks, there is some cool stuff in there. We're going to get an icing call here to the Hawks. They're the Winter Classic sweaters. I keep talking about them, but for good reason. They are cool-looking sweaters. I mean, you could wear that proudly anywhere, here in Chicago or anywhere else.
It is night and day between the Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey and the St. Louis Blues Classic jersey, Winter Classic jersey, in my opinion. And I agree with you. It is a really sharp-looking sweater.
From the draw, Werenski from the high slot fires a shot that hit Nick Foligno in the hand, the former Jackets captain. Puck tumbles out to center ice off a deflection. Nick might be a little bit sore right now. As he checks Werenski in front of the Jackets bench, Jackets get the puck back. Marchenko on the right wing side. Center ice, sticks it down the boards into the Hawk zone. Picked up in the far corner by Monahan, the former Calgary Flame. Whips it around to the right point to Fabro. Try to give it to Werenski high slot. He's pushed off the puck by Ilya Mikheyev. And then Nick Foligno chops the puck off the boards and down. Merzlikins came out of the Columbus net to stick it up the near side. Monahan to Marchenko to center ice. A bouncing puck now taken away by Foligno with a nice play. He'll sweep the puck to the Columbus blue line, then get off on a change. And Fabro back skating into the Columbus zone with the puck along the right side boards. Sticks it over to Severson, now in behind the Columbus net. Head to Adam Fantilli at center ice on the left wing. He flings the puck down the boards behind the Hawk net. Mrazek put it over to the far corner. Martinez made sure it got up the right wing side to Kurashev. Then across the rink, Kaiser. Now to Hall over the Columbus line, turning away on the right wing boards. Flips it over to Kaiser, left wing half boards. Kaiser was hustled on the play by Sillinger, lost the puck. Jackets attack. Fantilli into the Hawk zone, right wing circle. Put it back high slot. Provorov shoots. Oh, and Connor Bedard went down and blocked that shot in front of the net. And he might be ailing a little bit. Loose puck in the far corner. Provorov takes it, whips it around to the right point. Fantilli there. The Severson right corner. Centers the puck, and it rolls through the crease and wide. And Taylor Hall takes the puck behind the Hawk net. Sticks it up the left wing boards, intended for Bedard. This pass misses and goes down. Now icing's going to be called here to the Hawks.
Yeah, you got a tired line out there with Kurashev, Hall, and Bedard. You have to win a face-off here. Columbus gets a line change. Face-off will be to the left-hand side of Peter Mrazek.
I think Connor's got a naked foot right now. He took that shot, blocked the shot anyway. Provorov can really fire. From the draw, Fabro at the right point, takes the puck, sticks it down the glass behind the Hawk net. Caught in the four corner by Zach Aston Reese, but he leaves it there. And there to get the puck, Martinez. He clears it through the air and down inside the Columbus line. Fabro there with a pass up the right wing, Justin Danforth, Hawk blue line. He spins the puck behind the net. Mrazek steers it over to Murphy, who clears it up the right wing side and all the way down. They've waved the icing. Danforth now behind his net. Passing up the left wing side. And it's center ice. The puck taken back by Werenski into the Hawk zone. He then lost the puck along the near boards to Teravainen. Werenski then took it right back and sends a tumbling puck wide of the Hawk net. Vlasic back to get the puck in behind the net. Skates it out, moves it up the left wing, Donato, Hawk line. Hands it off to Alex Vlasic with a full head of steam down the right wing side. Jackets zone, whips it back across the rink. Teravainen left point. Put it high slot Murphy. He'll fire a shot from there, and that hit Matthew Olivier and deflects up into the protective netting. 2:34 left on the clock for the first period. 2-1 Columbus.
Love to see the big man just fly up the ice. Boy, when he gets going, he is one fast player. It's used reach. Goes around Christensen pretty easily and then backhands a pass through the slot area. Didn't connect, but boy, when he gets flying through that neutral zone, not many people can stop him, and he can put the puck way out wide and protect it. Nobody can get there because he's got such a big wingspan.
As Don Cherry was wont to say, he's no Bobby Orr, but not too bad anyway. I'd like to see Alex rush the puck a little more. I'd like to see him shoot the puck a little more. His shot's 100 miles an hour at times. Face-off circle to the left of Merzlikins. Provorov takes the puck in the corner, spins it up the left wing side and down. There's a race to the dots. Kevin LeBanc won the race for the Jackets, so no icing called. Brody in the near corner Hawk zone. Put a pass up the left wing to Reichel, head to Maroon. He'll pass out over the center ice circle. This is picked off by Harris of the Jackets. Now to LeBanc over the center ice circle. Back to Severson in the Columbus zone. Passing up the right wing side, Corrali, Hawk blue line, sticks it down to the corner. Crevier pinballs it around behind the net to the far side where Christensen picks up the puck and rifles a wrist shot over the net. Puck tumbles around to the Columbus blue line. Jordan Harris back to get it for Seabus. Put it across now. And Christensen from the Jackets line on the left wing shot a pass ahead, and this will deflect down behind the Hawk net. Columbus goes for a line change. Here's Wyatt Kaiser, Hawk blue line, with a pass on the right wing to the Columbus blue line. Craig Smith there, being tied up by one of the Jackets, frees himself, takes the puck into the Jacket zone for the right wing board, fires, kick save made. Martinez with a follow-up shot from the left circle. Turned out with a stick from Merzlikins, and then Smith with a hammering shot from the right circle. That's into the glove of Merzlikins. And he'll hold on to it there. You get a whistle-stopping play, a little flurry of shots there by the Hawks, but Merzlikins, after giving up that first goal, has been solid.
Yeah, it was a good line change by the Blackhawks. They got up at the right time, so they had some fresh legs and caught Columbus a little bit at the tail end of their shift there, and you could see that they were kind of just swimming around there, struggling. Goaltender Merzlikins sees that shot from Smith, and he's going to slow things down.
Draw to Merzlikins' left. Won by the Jackets. Werenski will flip it through, and all the way down it goes, and icing called. So 1:20 on the clock. Face-off comes back down where we started from. Circle to Elvis Merzlikins' left. A Latvian-born product. Now they move it over in the circle to Merzlikins' right.
Dickinson wants to take this on his strong side. Dickinson, 3 of 6 so far, 50%. He wins this one.
Classic from the left point. Now high slot, Mikheyev firing. That goes wide. And Marchenko along the right side boards Columbus zone will lift the puck out to center ice. It's a bouncing puck. Murphy stepping up the Hawk blue line. Poke checks it to center ice. Mikheyev took the puck back, Hawk blue line. Back to Vlasic in the Hawk zone. To Murphy on the right wing side of center ice. Under a minute to play here in the first. 2-1 Columbus. Murphy firing it down the right side glass into the Jacket zone. Merzlikins will do the honors. He sticks it down the left side boards into the Hawk zone. Murphy got the puck in the corner. He'll lift it ahead to center ice. Bouncing puck corralled by Foligno. Jackets line. Little handoff to Mikheyev over the line. To the right wing side. Drop pass now. Martinez rolls in and fires. That deflects behind the net. Martinez got the puck back. Put it away on the left wing boards. Connor Bedard trying to shake a check at the left point. Bedard pokes the puck down toward the corner. Picked off, though, however, by Severson. And the Jackets defenseman firing it down ice. There'll be no icing. Martinez put the puck in behind the Hawk net. Kaiser is hit there, but got the puck back over to Martinez. 12 seconds left in the period. Martinez a lead pass Hall over the Jacket line. Cuts through the high slot. Dropped it off, then got it back. Got it to Kurashev in the slot. He had trouble with the puck until he took it away to the corner to Severson. And he'll hold on to the puck, and there's the horn. So 20 minutes have elapsed, and the Columbus Blue Jackets will take a 2-1 lead into the dressing rooms. Shots on goal favoring the Blackhawks, 11-9.
Yeah, quick response by Columbus after Connor Bedard opened the scoring on the Sitco power play. Not a bad period by the Blackhawks. You know, it's a game that you're going to have to be paying attention. Columbus is aggressive on their forecheck. They jump in on their defense as well, and it's something that and we're expecting Connor Murphy as our guest here. Maybe we'll ask him about moving the puck quickly and trying to get an opportunity to capitalize on the aggressive system that Columbus plays. Like I say, they score 3.5 goals a game, but they also give up 3.5 goals per game. So, you know, they're willing to trade punches, so to speak, in that area. And if the Blackhawks can clean up some of their play defensively and capitalize on some of the opportunities that they can create, you know, I think they'll get some more opportunities.
Sometimes I think they need to simplify the attack a little bit instead of making all these passes. Get a shot and get some traffic, get some people going to the net. Maybe it's as simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a good way to approach it. You want to attack the net as much as possible. And, you know, you saw the one shot that scored by Provorov. Mm-hmm. Nobody could see the puck, especially the goaltender. It came right through a line of players, and just the reaction of Mrazek as it went by him, he just like, I didn't see that puck, and that's just the way it works. I mean, you can find a shooting lane, get traffic to the front of the net, and anytime you have a player, there's going to be an opposition player checking you, so that doubles up the opportunity to create a screen.
I think defending against a team like Columbus can be a challenge too. I mean, they've got some good young forwards, and I think their defense seemed to get involved in their attack pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, a guy like Werenski is very active, and you got to keep an eye on him every time he's out there on the ice.
All right, speaking of defense, we've got one waiting for us downstairs. We're honored to have Connor Murphy as our guest here during the intermission. Connor, first of all, congratulations for playing in 700 NHL games. This is now 701 here today. When your career started, could you look down the road and see yourself playing that many games?
I don't know. I was more just trying to take one day at a time, and especially early in your career, you're just trying to fit in and survive, I guess.
Early on in that period, you guys created some odd man rushes. Columbus, a very aggressive system that they play. Their defense will have the freedom to go all the way in deep. If you guys make a good first pass out of your own end of the ice, are you going to be able to capitalize on some of those chances?
Yeah, we are. It's you saw the reason why they had a lot of their chances because of our turnovers from breakouts or even neutral zone. They're an offensive speed team, and that's when they start feeling it is when they're able to do that and use their D to drive a lot of their offense.
You know, with Dean Evison as their head coach now, you've been around the league and you've played against teams where he has coached. What is it about the system that he has that makes it such an aggressive system?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's system as much as just he gets his players going. They all seem to be skating aggressive and going quick, and they don't seem to be overthinking a lot of their plays and structure. You notice when he had them in Minnesota, they played pretty fast and aggressive, and this team seems to be doing that. And I think the system looks a lot better when everyone's on their toes and closing quick.
Murph, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah,
we really appreciate it.
Yeah, all good.
All right, Connor Murphy's been our guest. After one period, Columbus has a 2-1 lead. Charlie Romeliotis is standing by over in Blackhawks Central, about 15 feet from me. He's going to have a full intermission report, and second period action will follow along. It is a Sunday, and that means that there are NFL games going on. I don't know if Charlie's going to touch on that, but stick around and find out. It's usually a great report. 2-1 Columbus after one here at the United Center. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Get big-time savings at Bob Josh Chevrolet in Elburn during the Red Tag Sales Event. Save on a new 24 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab RST with 1.9% APR for 60 months, plus $2,750 cash allowance and a $1,000 Costco members-only bonus. Together, let's drive. Bob Josh Chevrolet in Elburn, plus tax, title, license, and dock fee to qualified buyers with approved credit. Not all buyers will qualify. APR based on $1,748 per $1,000 finance. See dealer for details. Expires 12/1/24.
Imagine being 3 months pregnant and finding out you have cancer. I'm Robin, and that was my reality. But I trusted my team at Northwestern Medicine, my oncologist, orthopedic surgeon, and high-risk obstetrician, who collaborated to come up with the safest chemotherapy plan. So I didn't have to choose between my life and my baby's.
Anchored by Northwestern Memorial Hospital, nationally ranked for obstetrics and gynecology, cancer, and orthopedics by U.S. News and World Report, Robin's team worked together closely, focusing not only on making Robin better, but on bringing her baby into the world safely. After months of treatments, they performed a C-section, then cancer removal on the same day.
Now there are two things we celebrate on Sophia's birthday: her life and mine.
Because what makes us better makes you better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/better.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Modelo is the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, the bigger the fight, the better the reward. You put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Port, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Steve Bertrand here for Window Nation. You know, Window Nation is bringing back its incredible Black Friday offer. Get 50% off all window styles, plus pay no interest for 5 full years. And through the end of the month, receive an additional 10% discount. Hurry, the sale ends December 1st, so you better act now. Visit windownation.com to get 50% off all window styles, plus 0% for 5 full years, and an additional 10% off as part of their Black Friday special. Schedule your fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90Nation or go to windownation.com.
The professionals at Plumbers 911 Chicago are ready to answer your call. They'll get your plumbing job done right the first time. Their phones are open 24/7, 1-833-PLUM-911.
Intermission?
It's time for an intermission update.
Intermission already?
Powered by the Comet Energy Efficiency Program. Here's Charlie Romeliotis.
It's time for the first period intermission, powered by the Comet Energy Efficiency Program. Hawks scored the first goal for the 7th straight game, but they trailed 2-1 to Columbus through one period. Hawks were even money to score the first goal, and they did so according to Circa Sports Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com. You guys are going to get a treat today because I'm going to be doing a sports report while DJ Oreo is playing in the background, and he is the GOAT here at the United Center DJ. Light schedule on the NHL slate today. Just 4 other games. One of them just went final a little bit ago. Vancouver at Detroit. The Canucks beat the Red Wings 5-4 in overtime. Patrick Kane missed his 4th straight game with an upper body injury for Detroit, but he is on track to return to the lineup on Tuesday, according to Red Wings head coach Derek Lalonde. Jake DeBrusk had a hat trick in Vancouver's victory, including the overtime winner, and he also added an assist for a 4-point day. Quinn Hughes also had 3 assists, and he had 31:04 of ice time. He's now the all-time leader in assists by a Vancouver defenseman. He's just 25 years old. He's going to have a lot more of those in Vancouver. And then a couple other ones today. The 3 o'clock start. Montreal is in Boston. The Winnipeg Jets are in Dallas. The Jets are wrapping up a 6-game road trip. They're trying to avoid a 3-game losing streak. And then later tonight, the Ottawa Senators are in Anaheim to take on the Ducks. Tim Stützle is looking to extend his point streak to 7 games for the Senators. Elsewhere in sports, NFC North action, the Arizona Cardinals are leading the Minnesota Vikings 22-16 late in the 4th quarter. And then some notable games later today. The Philadelphia Eagles are in Baltimore to take on the Ravens. And Sunday Night Football, the San Francisco 49ers at Buffalo Bills tonight. That is going to be a snow globe game. I'm not sure if you've seen the pictures or videos on social media, but it is a snowy game in Buffalo. Meanwhile, here at the UC, let's take a quick break as the Hawks trail the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1. We'll bring in Troy Murray next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
It's Chris Cuomo from News Nation. The Blackhawks play here on WGN Radio.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
As the official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks, Enterprise is ready to go the extra mile. They're dedicated to the most dedicated fans in the game. And with Enterprise on your team, you can move forward with confidence, knowing they've got your back. They're always available with mobility solutions, whether you need a rental replacement, truck, or even tailored business strategies. At Enterprise, your goal is their goal, and they're ready with the assist.
Hey, Chicago. Craving a delicious deal? Grab the $5 Whopper Junior Duo at BK. That's right, 2 classic Whopper Junior sandwiches for just $5. Another great duo for Chicago to add to its classics like the Marina City Towers, the beach and lakefront, the Museum Lions, and many more. So head to your local BK and get yours. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Price and participation may vary. U.S. only. Tax extra.
Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time.
Back here at the United Center, where DJ Oreo is putting on a heck of a concert for the Chicago faithful, and Troy Murray rejoins us here. Troy, what do you like? Are you a DJ Oreo fan?
Yeah, he plays some great stuff here.
He plays some awesome music.
Yeah.
He's doing his concert in the first intermission, though. He typically does it in the second. So I don't know if we're going to get treated to 2 concerts by him tonight. That would be sweet.
Very observant.
Yeah. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that first period?
I didn't mind it. You know, if you look at the opportunities, I think they're pretty equal. A nice job by the Blackhawks right off the bat to score with the man advantage. So they took the 1-0 lead. And then, again, it's about a minute and a half later, Columbus scores their first goal. Nothing that Mrazek can do on the play. It's just a shot that comes through. A lot of traffic, doesn't see it. and it's in the back of the net. I mean, just one of those things. You got to make sure that if you're going to be in that shooting lane, you want to block those shots coming through or get out of the way and let the goaltender see them. But again, one of the keys that we were talking about in the pregame show was managing those moments. And you don't want to give up a goal a minute and a half after you just took the lead. So you really got to concentrate. And sometimes it just happens, and a good play by Columbus to find that shot, and it goes past everybody. Could have easily hit something or missed the net or whatever, but it goes in, and then a nice one-timer. Not a whole lot Mrazek can do there on the one-time shot, but if you look at the shot attempts, Blackhawks had 9 shots that were blocked. They had some other ones that were missed. So they spend more time in the offensive zone, I felt, than what Columbus did. And I thought that early on, especially, they created some 2-on-1s and some 3-on-2s that they weren't able to capitalize on, but they were able to take advantage of the aggressive play of the Blue Jackets.
Connor Bedard found the back of the net for the second time in the last 3 games. 3-game point streak now for him after having an assist in the Minnesota game. Feels like he's starting to look like the player that we saw most of last season.
Yeah, and I think that he can build up the goal that he scored a couple of games ago and a nice assist in the game against the Wild. But you just see that he has more confidence when he gets in the offensive zone. The plays aren't – he's keeping plays alive because of his skill, whether he's twisting and turning, nice little feeds, nice little passes. And I think that, when he gets the opportunity, he has that shot-first mentality, which is important because talking to one of the goaltenders earlier on, and it actually came out in one of the articles, it's like if the opposition goaltender doesn't think that Connor Bedard is shooting the puck, that's a real good thing for that goaltender, because when he's in the shot-first mode, he's got one of the best shots, one of the best releases in the NHL.
How about that pass by Ryan Donato on the Bedard goal, too? Not to give it to him quick, just waiting to patiently put it right on his tape.
Yeah, it was a nice play. It all started with Vlasic finding with the shooting lane. Again, talking about a shooting lane, Vlasic sees it. You've got Bertuzzi in front of the net. And because Bertuzzi's presence in front of the net, Merzlikins couldn't find that rebound. Donato was there as well, and just a nice little play over to Bedard, and he slid into the far corner. So a nice play all around, starting from the way that they moved the puck in the offensive zone, not hesitating. Bedard was on the right wing wall when the shot from Vlasic went through. But because of that traffic that was established by Bertuzzi and Donato, who's always going to the net, gave the opportunity for Bedard to come in there, kind of a secondary wave, and get that little touch pass.
It's funny talking serious Blackhawks hockey when this music is playing in the background, because I feel like the fan in the background is waving their hands in the air and they're not really listening to us. So that's okay. We forgive you.
What was that? What did you say?
Yeah, see, you weren't even listening. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm listening to the music.
All right. Have a good call for the second. We'll talk in the next intermission. Hopefully the Hawks can retake this lead.
I am looking forward to it.
All right. Sorry, Troy, the lie detector test. I can already sense it to Troy.
Hey, Pinocchio.
We got more Blackhawks hockey coming up on 720 WGN.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
Hi, it's Lou Manfredini. Chicago's weather changes as often as line changes in a hockey game. Beat Chicago's weather extremes with new fiberglass windows from the Gilkey Window Company. Gilkey is Chicago's only family-owned, direct-to-consumer manufacturer who make, in my opinion, the best fiberglass windows and patio doors, independently verified as one of the most energy-efficient windows in America. For beautiful windows ready for any weather, choose fiberglass or choose vinyl. Just be sure to choose Gilkey. Go to Gilkey.com.
Marquette Bank has been Chicagoland's neighborhood bank for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you matter. After 80 years, we've learned that helping people like you make smarter financial decisions helps our neighborhoods grow and thrive. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank, love where you bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
When you're betting and find yourself constantly thinking about gambling and you're losing more money than you have, are you really winning? If you're spending too much time with the slots or you can't stop betting on sports and you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, maybe lying, and probably losing more money than you can afford to lose, you're not alone and you can get help. It's available 24/7 and it's confidential. When your betting has gotten out of hand, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.areyoureallywinning.com. Sponsored by the Illinois Department of Human Services.
At U.S. Waterproofing, when we're called to fix a basement water problem, we get it fixed right. Our experts will diagnose and educate you on all the issues contributing to your basement seepage problems and guide you through customized solutions that will fit your needs. We make it easy every step of the way, and we'll treat your home with the same care and attention we give our own. Schedule your free consultation today at uswaterproofing.com and enjoy no interest if paid in full in 1 year. U.S. Waterproofing. A better basement starts with us.
Hey, Blackhawks fans, Club Citgo saves you money on every fill-up, like 3 cents off every gallon every day. When you start with Club Citgo, you're good to go.
The second period is next. The second period. Here for a recap is Charlie Remeliotis.
Back here at the United Center where the Blackhawks and Blue Jackets are back on the ice for the start of the second period. The lone goal for Chicago in that first was scored by Connor Bedard, his second goal in 3 games.
Spins it back, high slot, Vlasic. Vlasic now angles one to the net, and a pad save made. Here's Bedard with a shot. He scores! A perfect handoff by Donato, who was standing in the slot. A little dish over to Bedard in the right wing circle, and he beats Merzlikins under the glove. It's 1-0 Hawks with a power play goal.
For every Blackhawks goal this season, Marquette Bank is donating $80 to a local charity to celebrate 80 years of neighborhood banking and giving back to the community. Bedard also had 2 shots on goal in that first period. Let's see if the Hawks can retake this lead as the second period is about to begin. Send it back over to John and Troy.
All right, thank you, Charlie. Teams have lined up at center ice. Second period set to get underway. We'll be in Toronto tomorrow night, the center of the hockey universe, as it's called. Hawks and the Maple Leafs for the first of 2 meetings this season. Bedard will face off with Fantilli, same way they started the game. Each 2 for 4 on draws, excuse me. And now the drop of the puck. And Fantilli wins this one, and we're underway. Provorov at the Columbus blue line, spun the puck ahead. It's batted back to him by Martinez. This time Provorov shot it across the rink for Johnson. At the Hawk line on the right wing, where he deflects the puck into the Hawk zone. Kaiser sweeps it over to Martinez. Head to Kurashev at center ice. The haul over the Jacket line, and he'll wrist one wide from the left wing circle. Puck rides around to the Hawk blue line. Kurashev there to get it. Put it over to Kaiser. Pass the puck to the Columbus blue line. Fantilli took it away. Now the Sillinger into the Hawk zone. He makes a pass into the high slot that's picked off by the Hawks' Wyatt Kaiser. He'll angle a pass ahead to the Columbus line to Kurashev. This play is going to be whistled on the offside. Taylor Hall thought he was going to catch that pass as he was backing into the Columbus end. He couldn't stop himself and get back on side. So 38 seconds are gone. No change in the score. Face-off right in front of the Hawks bench.
The Blackhawks' next Original 6 matchup at the United Center is against the Boston Bruins Wednesday, December 4th, presented by Amex. Don't miss the action of some of the most storied franchises in hockey. Get your tickets now at blackhawks.com/tickets. That'll be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Those Original 6 matchups always have special flavor, regardless of where they're played. Inside the Hawk zone between the circles, Vlasic being chased by Sean Monahan. Vlasic behind the Hawk net, centered around up the right wing side to Dickinson, who redirects the puck to the Columbus blue line. Eamon Severson there, shot it over to Monahan, who clears to center ice. Dickinson grabs the puck, flips it back to the Hawk line. Vlasic over to Connor Murphy, right wing side. Then they head to Nick Foligno, short of the Jackets line. He snapped the puck off of Severson into the Columbus zone. Severson moves it over to Monahan, then to Marchenko. Oh, and he is hit by Murphy right at the Hawk blue line, and that draws a crowd. And now you've got Voronkov and Connor Murphy slinging away along the near glass. Murphy with a right. He's got Voronkov's sweater over the top of his head. It's the grapple right now. Voronkov swinging wildly with the right and then grabs hold of Murphy and throws him down to the ice. So whistle will stop play. Kirill Marchenko had the puck as Murphy came by and hit him. Then Voronkov stepping up to defend his teammate. And a scrap. And we'll have some penalties here.
Marchenko almost got nailed by Foligno, I think, before this, and then he tries another little dipsy-doodle move, and Connor Murphy flattens him. Voronkov comes in. Voronkov, a big guy, 6'5", 225 pounds right off the bat. His jersey went up over his head, so he couldn't see much in that fight, but you could tell that he does have a lot of strength.
2 minutes for instigating, 5 minutes for fighting, 10 minute misconduct. Chicago penalty number 5, 5 minutes for fighting.
Yeah, so Voronkov gets a instigator, so an extra 2 minutes and a 10-minute misconduct. He came right in to engage Murphy after the hit. Good call by the referees on this play. Marchenko's not a small guy either. He's 6'3". They've got some big guys. Yeah. Chinikov is out of the lineup, and he's another big guy, along with Goodbranson and Boone Jenner. So this team missing some of their key guys, but getting the job done. One game over the 500 mark, but the Blackhawks get a second Citgo power play opportunity, 1-for-1 so far. The Connor Bedard goal in the first period, so an opportunity for the Blackhawks to tie this one up with the man advantage.
If you start with Citgo, you're good to go. You get a look at the replay in slow motion. You can see Murphy was trying to put his shoulder into the chest of Marchenko. And the level of the shoulder and the jaw of Marchenko were about on the same plane, and it just happened so fast. So anyway, order is restored. Face-off inside the Columbus zone, circle to the right of Merzlikins. Justin Danforth has been very good on draws. He wins this one to the end boards. Fabro picks up the puck for Columbus, wheels up the left wing side, and clears the puck all the way down. Mrazek stopping it behind the net. Oh, then a bad handoff. Danforth hustling in, took the puck behind the net, and then was outraced for the puck there by Vlasic, who will carry out to center ice. Give it at the Hawk blue line to Connor Bedard, leaving it for Teuvo Teravainen. Teravainen at center ice, dumping it slowly down the boards and in behind the Columbus net. Merzlikins stopping it for Fabro, who drove it around up the right wing side, and the Jackets come out of there in shorthanded. Sillinger into the Hawk zone from the high slot. Bothered from behind by Ryan Donato, never got a clean shot away, and the Hawks get the puck back. Here's Vlasic with it behind the Hawk net. 1:17 on the Hawks Citgo power play. Hawks are 1-for-1 so far. Vlasic drops the puck off to Bedard. He'll skate it to center ice. Give it to Bertuzzi. Crossing the Columbus line at the right point. Lost the handle. Johnson pokes it to center ice. Here's Monahan into the Hawk zone. Down the right wing to the half board. Stopping there. He'll flip the puck back to center ice. Christensen took it there for Columbus. Put it over to Werenski along the left boards. He clears it off those same boards and down into the Hawk end. So not much going so far for the Hawks. Teravainen at center ice. Hands the puck off to Bedard. He enters the Columbus zone. Right circle of toe drag and a shot. Shoulder save. Follow-up shot by Bedard. And Merzlikins got in front of that. Hawks retain possession. From the line, Martinez pounds a shot in on goal. Butterfly save is made by Merzlikins, and he'll hold on. 32 seconds remain on the Hawk power play. With 17:06 left in period number 2, still 2-1 Columbus.
Some good dangling there by Connor Bedard as he crosses the blue line, gets around Werenski, gets around Christensen, gets a good shot in on Merzlikins. Rebound was there, and the Blackhawks trying to pounce on it. Nice job. The problem for the Blackhawks hasn't been once they get in the offensive zone, it's getting into the offensive zone. Their entries have not been very good.
Martinez off the draw at the blue line, deep slot to Hall. Put it toward the net. They score! Craig Smith redirected this one from the slot past Merzlikins. It's a power play goal. The Hawks 2 for 2 on the power play. Have tied the score at 2.
You really want to take advantage of an instigator penalty. You've got Connor Murphy being physical, gets challenged because of a big hit. Columbus takes the extra minor penalty, and those are the ones you really want to capitalize. If you're Columbus, you want to kill that one because you're looking at a teammate sticking up for one another. So the Blackhawks get the best of the Blue Jackets on the Citgo power play goal. Great little redirect by Smith up in the top corner, his 6th of the season. Well done by the Blackhawks. And again, it's not once they get into the zone, it's getting into the zone. They won the faceoff, so they were able to set things up there. Good shot in, and great redirect there. What a setup.
Absolutely. For Craig Smith, that's his first Blackhawks power play goal. By the way, Troy, do you have the time?
It is time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito, the Yankee Tequila. 2-2.
Smith from Hall and Martinez at 3 minutes of period number 2. Here's Maroon breaking to the front of the net. Hands it off the right goal, and a point-blank chance was kicked out of there by Merzlikins with the right pad. And the goal becomes dislodged. And Elvis Merzlikins, as Craig Smith, after the whistle, had walked the puck in front Merzlikins let loose with some gyrations.
Well, I don't know if Smith heard the whistle or not, or he was just messing with Merzlikins because the net was knocked off. One of the Blue Jackets players was inside the net. You could see the official had blown it dead, but Craig Smith was dangling with the stick handling ability right in front of the net there and gets a little tap for Merzlikins as he was laughing as well.
Yeah.
Boy, what a setup though by Patty Maroon over to Reichel, and the defender for Columbus just gets a stick on it, and then Merzlikins, what a bad save. Man, he stretches out and denies Reichel his third of the season. Boy, that is a big save.
Yeah, did that with the toe of his skate, looked like. Face off to Merzlikins' left is controlled by the Hawks. Martinez, right point, spins at left point. Vlasic tried to poke check it down the boards, picked off by the Jackets, and now taken back by Taylor Hall, left point. He whips it down the boards behind the Columbus net. Merzlikins stopping it back there. Leaving it for Zach Werenski. He'll stick a pass up the left wing. This is over the stick of Zach Aston Reese and down into the Hawk end. Vlasic is pinned to the inboards with a check from Olivier. And puck taken back by the Jackets. Werenski left point. Down to Zach Aston Reese back in the net. The Danforth in the right wing corner. Hall pushes him off the puck. Puck comes free. Martinez in front of the net. Sweeps it to the right wing side, but this pass eludes Kurashev, and Werenski fires from the left point. That goes through the crease and wide. Hall is hit as he clears the puck off the left boards to center ice, forcing the Jackets to regroup. Matthew Olivier in front of the benches, driving the puck down the boards into the Hawk zone. Vlasic swept it up the far side, kept in by Marchenko. He'll fire from the right wing circle, turned out of there with a scrambling save by Peter Mrazek. Corrali's got the puck against the right side board. Then a deep slot to Fabro. Fabro now back to Corrali beside the right wing circle. Strokes it in on goal. Blocker save made by Mrazek. Here's Corrali again from the right side boards. Back to the right point, Fabro, then down to Corrali, right wing corner, to Zach Werenski there in the corner. To Corrali back in the net, then to the left wing corner, then to the left half boards. Fed the left circle, Monahan, he shoots, he scores. Alec Martinez tried to get down in front of this shot and block it, and in the process, I believe he screened Peter Mrazek. And Monahan scores to make it 3-2 Columbus. The goal at 4:50 at period number 2.
Again, just... You know, this is where you got to find a way to kill this play. Columbus comes back with another great response, and this one hits off the inside of the blocker. It goes past Peter Mrazek. It's close range, though. Monahan, boy, he's had a real good season. Comes to Columbus to play with his good friend Johnny Gaudreau, and it's a sad situation, but Monahan, all indications are he has been just phenomenal as far as a teammate and how he has played this year. That's his 8th of the season. And again, the response coming from Columbus after the Blackhawks had tied this game up. And that's something that the Hawks got to clean up again.
We're going to get a penalty here. I believe Wyatt Kaiser is going to be the guilty party.
It's going to be a hold or a hook.
Chicago penalty, 44, 2-minute holding.
It's a holding call. So Columbus gets their first man advantage. But, you know, going back to that, Columbus with a great response. And this is what we talked about before and earlier on. You got to find a way to keep the momentum. And all of a sudden, you know, the building that got some life is quieted again now. And Columbus gets an opportunity on the power play. They've got the edge in play right now. They've got some momentum going in their favor. Columbus's power play in the bottom third. Power play goals in 3 of their last 4 games.
Now Werenski, their leading scorer, takes the puck at the left point off the draw, put it down to Marchenko along the left boards, back to Werenski. To Johnson, right point. To Monahan along the right wing boards, then to the point. Put a pass to the slot. Johnson there, put it over for Marchenko. Nice play by Crevier to reach out and poke check the puck to the near boards, then runs into Marchenko, who goes down. Foligno to the loose puck, Hawk blue line. He'll spin it off the right side glass and down into the Columbus end. Dickinson got there first in the right wing corner, was checked off the puck, and here are the Jackets the other way. Kent Johnson through center ice. Put it in over the Hawk line. Marchenko, top of the right wing circle. Put it down to the corner. This is pushed behind the net, however, by Vlasic into the near corner. And then Dickinson tried to work it up the boards. Zach Werenski came down from the left point to the half boards. Spun it behind the net, out to the right point, Johnson. Werenski high slot. Tried to drop it down to the bottom of the right circle for Van Riemsdyk. Vlasic again got a stick in there. Now the puck is misplayed over the blue line to center ice by Kent Johnson, forcing the Jackets to regroup. Here's a pass by Werenski across the rink that deflects over the glass behind the benches and out of play. 13:54 remains in period number 2. 3-2 Columbus. They have 56 seconds of power play time with which to work.
Vlasic interrupted 3 passes there by Columbus just because of his reach there. He can keep the stick in and make the other teams think that they've got a passing lane there, and then when he stretches it out, I mean, it is a long reach for him, and what an excellent 2 or 3 defensive plays there by Vlasic.
Back in the Columbus zone in front of the net. Provorov to the puck. Adam Fantilli at center ice. Gave it up at the Hawk line. Ilya Mikheyev the other way. Crossing the Columbus line down the left wing. Cuts back in front of the net, but his countryman Provorov reached in with a timely poke check, and the Jackets get the puck back. 30 seconds on their power play. Sillinger to center ice. To Olivier over the Hawk line on the left wing. Runs into Brody. Lost the puck to the corner. Vlasic pokes it behind the net. Fantilli took it back for the Jackets. Now at the left point, Ivan Provorov to the puck. Sent it down to the left wing boards to Sillinger with 16. Sillinger trying to fight off a check from Mikheyev. He does. Flips it to the left point, Provorov. Now to the top of the right circle of bank. He'll fire, and a blocker save made by Mrazek. Mikheyev sticks the puck off the right side boards and all the way down. 2 seconds. 1. The Hawks have killed the penalty. They're back to full strength.
Back to full strength, sponsored by Northwestern Medicine Orthopedics on a relentless pursuit of better medicine. A good kill.
Kevin LeBanc racing into the Hawk zone to the right wing corner. Will stop there and poke the puck behind the net. It ends up in the near corner to Crevier. To Bertuzzi up the right wing side to Teravainen. Crossing the Jackets line, angles into the high slot, tried to flip it over the left wing side for Martinez. That's broken up by the Jackets. Severson, who clears to center ice. Then Donato took the puck back in front of the benches and lost it to the Blue Jackets. Aston Reese put it into the Hawk zone. Danforth on the slot fires. That goes wide. Loose puck in behind the net. Sean Corrali of the Jackets battling with Louis Crevier of the Hawks. Corrali, a Columbus native, will carry to the left wing boards and snap it behind the Hawk net around up the far side. Teravainen now has the puck, pulls out the 8-iron and lifts it through the air down into the Jacket zone. Werenski to the puck, snaps a pass up the right wing to Danforth in front of the Jackets bench. He deflects the puck into the Hawk zone. Mrazek put it over to Martinez in the corner. He'll lift it out to center ice. A bouncing puck controlled by Tyler Bertuzzi. He's into the Jacket zone. Handed it off to Teravainen, who flipped it down the glass, but the Jackets get it back. Provorov got it ahead to Johnson, to Marchenko over the Hawk line to the left wing corner. He runs into T.J. Brody there. Now they're in front of the penalty box. The Zamboni doors, I should say. Hall swept the puck around, not out. Kept in by the Jackets. Provorov for the left point. Fires, and he hits Peter Mrazek right on the crest of his sweater. And he lets it drop into his glove and holds on. We have 11:27 left in period number 2. 3-2 Columbus. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Ever go through your morning routine with the overwhelming feeling you're forgetting something? Spoiler alert, you haven't been to McDonald's yet. And now at McD's, you can buy one, get one for $1. Choose a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, or sausage burrito and hash browns. Plus, add a medium iced coffee for just $2.50. Mornings just don't feel complete without it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric. Do you have a plumbing emergency? Call Four Seasons. An electrical emergency? Call Four Seasons. A heating or cooling emergency? Call Four Seasons. Same-day hot water tank installation needed? Call Four Seasons. Need a whole home generator? Call Four Seasons. We guarantee same-day installation on all heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs. And no extra charge for nights, weekends, or holidays.
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical, because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Your radio home for the Hawks, Cats, and the NFL, WGN. Now back to the game.
Chicago Blackhawks hockey is sponsored by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Learn more at comed.com/poweringbiz. Blackhawks 2 for 2 on the Citgo power play. That's the good news. The bad news is a minute 28 and a minute 50 after they scored those power play goals, they gave up Another goal to the Columbus Blue Jackets, trailing 3-2, 11.5 to go here in period number 2. Face off to the right-hand side of Peter Mrazek.
And it's won by the Blue Jackets. Monahan to Provorov, left point. Whips it right point, Severson. Put it down to the right wing boards. Johnson holding the puck. Put it down behind the net to Marchenko. Marchenko now. Back to Johnson, right wing corner. Out to the line, Provorov in the deep slot. Leaves it in the high slot now to Kent Johnson. He'll work it to the net. Blocker save made by Mrazek. Loose puck deflected out to the near corner. Kent Johnson's got it there. Sweeps it behind the net up the far side. Marchenko coughed it up over to Alex Vlasic. They'll move the puck up the left wing. Nick Foligno at center ice, and he dumps the puck in the left wing corner Jacket zone. I can get it Provorov, driving it around behind his net up the left wing side. Marchenko deflects the puck into the Hawk zone. Wyatt Kaiser to the puck now on the near side boards. Sticks it off the end boards behind the Hawk net over to Alec Martinez. He makes a pass up the right wing side. Dickinson at center ice will leave the puck for Foligno, who backhands it deep into the Jacket zone near corner. Werenski with a pass ahead to Provorov to the Hawk line. Fantilli down the left wing side firing, and a butterfly save made by Mrazek. LeBanc took the rebound, high slot, had it knocked away by Kurashev. A 2-on-1 develops. Bedard over the Jacket line, right circle to Kurashev in front. He couldn't get a clean shot away. An excellent defensive play made by Zach Werenski, doubling back.
Wow, what a great play by Werenski. He hustled back and disrupted that play right before he took a shot.
Hall to Kurashev, right circle fires, then hit Bedard in front. Loose puck taken along the near boards. Hustling play by Hall to the right point. Crevier to the slot. Bedard, then to Kurashev, right circle. The Hall, right wing corner. Leaving it for Kurashev in the right wing circle. He'll turn out and fire. This is blocked by Fantilli, who got himself some room and then flings the puck to center ice. Picked off by the Hawks, TJ Brody. He's back into the Columbus zone to the right wing side. Whips it off the boards behind the net around to the left wing corner. Kurashev rolls into a check there from Fantilli. Puck jabbed away up the right wing side to Sillinger. And then he'll move it across the rink. Dante Fabro, center ice. Sticks it down the glass into the Hawk zone. Puck circles the net and is tapped out of the zone by Crevier to center ice. Jackets get it back again. Christensen driving it down the left side glass into the Hawk zone. Puck circles the net to the right wing corner. Monahan there. Slots it around to the left point. Christensen down to Danforth back in the net. He put it in front of Aston Reese into Olivier, who fires one just wide. Here's Aston Reese to the puck behind the net, or Matthew Olivier back in the net. Olivier now to the left wing corner. Sends it left point, Christensen. Whips it right point now. And there to get it, Jordan Harris flings it toward the Hawk net, and Mrazek gloves it out of the air and holds on, and a whistle will stop play. We now have 8:46 left in period number 2. It's 3-2 in favor of Columbus. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
The Lisa Dent Show, weekdays 2 to 6 on WGN Radio.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
What do the Blackhawks and United Airlines have in common? The next generation has arrived, and the future looks bright. New planes are joining the United Airlines fleet every week, decked out with Bluetooth connectivity, screens and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on. Book your next trip on the United app or United.com today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Chicago Blackhawks. Cold weather and hockey season go together hand in hand, but your home isn't a hockey rink, and you want it to be the perfect temperature no matter the season. With Mitsubishi electric heating and air conditioning mini split systems, you get the ultimate comfort and efficiency every time, even in those difficult to heat places in your home. Their units are designed to deliver consistent comfort where you need it most. Check out Mitsubishi electric heating and cooling mini split systems today at getacomfyhome.com.
Hey, Chris Chelios here. It's time to break out the Bandito. El Bandito Yankee Tequila. So smooth, it's criminal. Break out the Bandito, baby.
The Discover NHL Winter Classic official Blackhawks jerseys are on sale right now. Celebrate the season and show your team pride with this must-have holiday gift. Don't wait. Shop today at cbhshop.com and get yours before they're gone. They are beauties. Check them out on cbhshop.com or the Blackhawks stores around the area.
In time, you're going to see them adorned by hockey players of all ages and of all kinds at the rinks and maybe the outdoor ponds. It'd be great to see that. Inside the Hawk zone, Jason Dickinson to a loose puck. He didn't mean to do it, but he backhanded the puck down. He was hoping to hit Craig Smith with a pass. The pass missed and goes down, and icing called against the Hawks.
The Hawks they've been working hard the last shift out there. That Bedard, Hall, and Pierce they had full puck possession for most of the shift. They were in the offensive zone. Just didn't find the range, and for the Blackhawks, got to be a little bit frustrating. They played hard, but they've given up that goal right away. Good response by the Blue Jackets.
Off the draw, Marchenko weaves his way to the slot and fires a shot. Murphy blocked that with a skate. Reichel breaking back through center. He's over the Jacket line down the left wing, became entangled with Harris, lost the puck behind the net. Christensen to the puck in the far corner. He'll now pick it up and skate it. Move it up the right wing side at center ice. Aston Reese firing it down. Actually, Monahan firing it down the boards into the Hawk zone. Here's a shot from Christensen from the left wing boards, and Mrazek is down to stop that in the butterfly position. He'll hold on to it. Face-off will be in the circle to his right. 8:04 left in the frame. 3-2 in favor of Columbus. At the end of that play. Go ahead.
The United Centers are home for the holidays starting December 7th. Join the Blackhawks for 5 home games full of holiday fun. Arrive early for the holiday pop-up with the light show with Santa and much more. Get your tickets now at blackhawks.com/tickets. Blackhawks do an excellent job here in the atrium before the game, during the game.
Yeah.
I urge you to get here early for any Blackhawks game and check it out.
It's really festive around the holiday season, too. Everybody has a great time coming here. Here's Kent Johnson between the circles, Jacket zone, skating the puck out to the Hawk blue line, dumping it into the zone a few feet, picked off by Kaiser, who sent a pass up the right side. And Donato knocked down the Jackets' counterattack down the right wing side. A shot from Johnson's turned out of there. Stick save, Mrazek. Back the other way, Teravainen into the Jacket zone, left circle. A turn and a pass across is picked off by Fantilli. Head to Werenski into the Hawk zone. He comes in with a backhander, turned out of there by Mrazek. Fantilli leaves the puck behind the Hawk net. Kaiser there took it, put it into the far corner, picked off by the Jackets. And then Bertuzzi with a clever play is able to knock the puck away from a Jacket, and that's Werenski. Then he put the puck behind him and bumped into him there, or I should say Werenski bumped into Bertuzzi, and this is going to be an interference call.
Teuvo Teravainen again. I mean, this is what we were talking about early on in the game. You've got Werenski, and he's free to do whatever he wants, but he gets caught in the offensive zone, and all of a sudden you've got a 2-on-1 and a 3-on-2. And Teravainen, I'm not sure exactly what he had in mind. A spin around backhand pass into the slot area that went to nobody. You get a shot on goal there. No, Blackhawks in their Sitko power play, and they are 2 for 2. When you start with Sitko, you're good to go.
Hawks control out the draw. Bedard right circle fires, and a glove save is made by Merzlikins.
Boy, he made that look pretty easy. Yeah. That was a windmill glove save. Good face-off win by Donato, and Hawks get that shot. That's right in the wheelhouse of Connor Bedard. Towards the middle of the ice, inside the dots, inside the face-off circle, one-on-one look with the goaltender. Merzlikins just beat him.
Bedard wins the face-off. Vlasic to Bedard, top of the right circle of Vlasic, high slot. He'll roll in, fake a shot. Give it to Teravainen, left circle, back to Vlasic, high slot again. Leaves it right point now, Bedard. He'll carry it down the boards, behind the back pass. Vlasic, top of the right circle, guns it in on goal. Pad save made. Bedard had a play for the puck in the corner momentarily, lost it. Monahan for the Jackets will clear the puck up the left side and down. And now 1:25 left on the Hawk power play. Vlasic skating the puck out the center ice. Put on a burst of speed, splits the fence. He's right in on goal with a backhand, and a chest save is made by Elvis Merzlikins. I would love to see that a lot more.
Yeah, boy, I mean, he is just so big, so strong, so powerful in his skating stride, and he's just starting to figure it out. When he figures out what he needs to do and how good he can be, it's going to be scary.
Here's Hall taking a pass from Martinez through center ice, over the Jacket line, down the left wing, leaves the puck in front, nobody there, slides through to Martinez along the right sideboards. Put it to Reichel behind the net, to Smith left circle, to the line, the big rig, deep slot Maroon, to Hall, top of the right circle to Martinez at the line now, deep slot. Leaving it for Hall in the high slot. He'll cruise through with the puck over to the top of the left circle. Put it down beside the net to Smith. Quick pass over right circle, Reichel. He shanked a shot, but got the puck back to the right point. Martinez down to Maroon. To Reichel, right corner. To Martinez, high slot. Unloads a shot, but he didn't get all of it. Puck ends up in the right circle. Smith has it there. Had it knocked off his stick. And now Johnson with one-handed tap will clear it down ice into the Hawk zone. 15 seconds left on the Blackhawk power play, and they have time for one rush. Martinez will lead it. Passing up the right side, Craig Smith, center ice. To Hall, over the jacket line, left wing, then back over to Maroon, who set it back across the rink, over the blue line to center ice. Crevier put the puck back into the jacket zone, and the Hawks are offside as a consequence. So 3 seconds remain on the power play.
Some pretty good movement by the Blackhawks on their power play, but the Hawks wanted to get that shot through with some traffic in front of the net, blocked by the defenders. Blackstick gets an opportunity. He got that through. Bertuzzi was standing right in front of the net. Merzlik could spot this one up. Not sure he saw it cleanly coming through.
Well, the Jackets come to full strength. Brody flings it down the boards into the Jacket zone. Round the net to the near corner. Nick Foligno now has the puck. Foligno along the right side boards. Flip it behind himself to the corner to Ilya Mikheyev. And it bounces off his stick, and Ivan Provorov to the puck, Columbus blue line. Spins it across. Aston Reese at the Hawk line on the right wing. Flips the puck down behind the net. Crevier put it around at the right side. Mikheyev to Foligno at center ice to Dickinson. He's in over the Jacket line down the left wing. Carrying behind the net. Dickinson to the right wing corner. Leaving it to Foligno back in the net. Here's Nick Foligno, former captain of the Jackets, now Hawks captain. Pins off a check, got it to Dickinson, left circle. Dickinson tried to get a pass to the right point. This deflects off a Jacket, sticking down into the Hawk end. Brody back to get it. Snaps it past up the left wing side over Foligno's stick, and down it goes for icing against the Hawks. So the Hawks 2 for 3 on the Sitco power play, but trailing the game 3-2.
Blackhawks looking to get a line change. We had a tired group of forwards out there. Brody to Foligno, little redirect there, hopped over his stick. So now he had to face a fresh line. Bedard will step in to take this face off to the right-hand side of Peter Mrazek.
He's going up against Sean Monahan, who wins the face-off. Here's Werenski down the left wing side. Carrying behind the net, around to the right circle. Sets up the slot. A one-timer by Fabro was blockered away by Mrazek. And Mikheyev will clear the puck down into the Jacket zone. Werenski made a lead pass up the right side that misses his teammates, and it goes all the way down. An icing call.
Yeah, the Blackhawks get the line change that they're looking for, and that is sponsored by Gilkey Windows, the best line of fiberglass windows and doors. Check out how the Blackhawks are doing in the face-off circle. They won a couple key ones there during that Sitco power play. Now, they've done a nice job to even this one up. Basically 50% so far. Face-off to the right-hand side of Merzlikins.
Couple of number 23s face off, Monahan and Kurashev. Monahan wins this face off. Fabro clears up the right wing to center ice. Taylor Hall took the puck back, drives it diagonally across into the right wing corner in the Jacket zone. Werenski shot it around, not out. Vlasic left point to Kurashev in the slot. Fires, chest save made by Merzlikins. Loose puck behind the net. Now Bedard sends it in the left circle, and Vlasic hammers it in on goal. And Merzlikins is down with a butterfly save and holds the puck. We have 3:38 left on the clock for period number 2. The Jackets 3 and the Hawks 2. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
You know, you've created the perfect home retreat, the ideal place to watch the hockey game. Now, why don't you let Carrier provide the quiet, efficient heating you can depend on all season long? With a range of innovative heating solutions that deliver premium comfort and warmth, Carrier keeps your home comfortable and cozy when you need it the most. Turn to the experts, your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Carrier specialists. Visit Carrier.com to learn more. That's Carrier.com.
When you need to sell quickly, choose Grandview to buy your home, even if it's less than perfect. Why waste time and money on making updates, finding a real estate agent, and dealing with showings when you can sell your home fast and easy? At Grandview Homes, we'll buy your home completely as is. That means no repairs, not even a clean out. Just take what you want and leave the stress and the mess to us. Unlike the traditional approach, Grandview Homes gives you an offer in hours and pays in cash for your home. We close on the day you choose in as little as 10 days. Plus, there's no closing costs and no hidden fees. Just imagine selling your home without the effort of finding a real estate agent or dealing with showings and updates. With Grandview, you can skip the hassle. From family homes to rentals, condos, and fixer-uppers, Grandview Homes is your one-stop shop for a smooth sale. Visit GrandviewHomes.com for your fair cash offer today. Grandview Homes, the fastest and easiest way to sell your home.
Hey Hawks fans, this is Connor Murphy. Let's get back to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
John Weideman, Troy Murray, Charlie Romelli-Otis here at the United Center. 3-2 Columbus. 3:38 to go, second period. Face off in the offensive zone. Bedard's line is out there in the ice. Kurashev will line up to take this draw. It'll be the Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric face-off for all the right reasons. Call 866-4
And Justin Danforth wins this one to the end boards. Damon Severson collects the puck. Passing up the left wing side. Aston Reese at center ice. Deflects it down behind the Hawk net. Good pass by Vlasic up the left wing to Hall to Kurashev at the Columbus blue line on the left wing, and he'll backhand the puck down in front of the net. Merzlikin slaps it away to the right wing board. Severson there to Olivier on the left wing side over the Hawk blue line. Olivier down to the corner, then in behind the net. Had the puck taken away with a poke check there by Vlasic, who then spins it back behind the net near corner. Danforth there for Columbus. Sent the puck back in behind the net. Vlasic to Bedard up the left wing. Hit by Olivier as he tries to clear the puck. It's in the skates of Vlasic, who chips it away over the line to center ice. And Provorov sticks it back into the Hawk zone. Provorov and Hall exchange little slashes there. Keep an eye on that. And then Provorov steps into Hall as he enters the Columbus zone. Hall put the puck in behind the net. Kurashev there rolls off of a check. And then lost the puck to Severson. Severson passing up the left wing. Kent Johnson. He'll put a pass to Sillinger at center ice. This is off his stick to the Hawk line. Martinez there to Donato on the right wing side. Tried to hand it off to Bertuzzi and does. Bertuzzi at the Columbus blue line will dump the puck wide to the left wing corner of the Columbus end. Ivan Provorov back to get it there for Severson. Coughed up the puck along the far boards. Donato drives it behind the net around to the right wing corner. Bertuzzi tried to put it over to Donato behind the net, who then ran into Severson, knocking him down. The Jackets were able to clear their zone. Fantilli sent the puck to the Hawk blue line, picked off by the Hawks. Martinez passing on the left wing at center ice to Bertuzzi, front of the benches. He'll lift it diagonally into the right wing corner, Columbus zone. And a clever play there by Teravainen, lifting the stick of Provorov, taking the puck away momentarily, but then back the other way. Here's Fantilli into the Hawk zone where he'll lift one through the air. This will bounce down in on Mrazek. Put it behind the net now to Brody. Passing up the right side at center ice to Teravainen. He whips it down beside the Columbus net. And a big hit there by Foligno against the end boards on Fabro as he clears the puck ahead. Werenski of the Jackets lifts a rolling puck into the Hawk zone. Brody there. Sticks it ahead. Nick Foligno center ice. Into Ilya Mikheyev over the Columbus line down the left wing. A tough angle shot deflects off of the pad of Merzlikin. Here's Mikheyev with it along the blue line, through the deep slot, over to the left circle. He'll fire. That's blocked. One of the Jackets is playing without a stick after his had broken. The other way come the Jackets. Monahan to the Hawk line in the left wing, stopping there. Lifts it down to the left wing corner. Murphy had the puck, had it taken away, and then took it back from Werenski, leaving the puck behind the Hawk net. Vlasic's got it, and he'll skate it to center ice. Vlasic with a burst of speed into the Jacket zone down the left wing. Carries behind the net. Vlasic to the right wing corner. Had the puck stripped away by Provorov, and he'll do a little spin and clear up the near side. Center ice to Danforth, who sent it over the center ice circle. Maroon for the Hawks will flip the puck back into the Hawk zone between the circles to Vlasic. Over to Murphy, passing up the right side. Craig Smith is off his stick. Aston Reese for the Jackets sticks it down the boards into the Hawk end. Puck ends up circling the net into the far corner. Olivier of the Jackets and the Hawks' Alex Vlasic battle for the puck. Kurashev enters the fray, pulls it free, not out, kept in by the Jackets. Provorov from the left circle fires. Smith got a piece of that one. Reichel falls down as he tries to clear the puck. Here's Smith chipping it off the glass to center ice to Maroon. With 1 second, he'll tee it up and drive it toward the net. And that's deflected up and out of play with the goal stick of Merzlikins. And then Olivier took exception to Maroon's actions there and skated over in front of the penalty boxes to have a word with Patrick Maroon, and the linesmen are on the scene as well. So 2 periods in the books. Columbus will take a 3-2 lead into the dressing rooms. They lead in the shots on goal department as well, 23-21. So the Jackets seem to have a response every time the Blackhawks score a goal. Hawks got to do something.
That's the problem, and that was one of the things that I talked about in the keys to the game, because it was a big factor in that game Friday afternoon against the Wild. Big factor in this one here this afternoon, where the Blackhawks have scored 2 power play goals, and then within a minute, 2 minutes, Columbus has responded with a goal of their own. Those are the moments that you have to take control of the game and manage the game the right way. And all of a sudden you work hard, you get the power play opportunity, you tie the game up, everybody's feeling good. All right, let's just get on with it. But then you allow the goal, and that's huge. And now Columbus has been in a position going into the third period where they're in charge and the Blackhawks are chasing it, and you're going to have to push. You're going to have to look for that opportunity to jump in there. No urgency, lots of time. But when you look at the big picture, you've done a nice job of capitalizing on some opportunities with the man advantage, but not making it stick and not keeping the momentum on your side.
Let's head downstairs and join our guest. And guten Tag, my friend. It's Lucas Reichel joining us here. Lucas, we appreciate your time. Hey, you're centering a line with Patrick Maroon on the left and Craig Smith on the right, and you guys have shown some chemistry. Maybe you can elaborate on it.
Yeah, I think just like the way we support each other, we always know what the other guy is doing, and just like moving pucks quick and play with energy.
Lucas, you look at the opportunity that you had in that period. What a save by Merzlikins. Great setup by Patty Maroon. And you got to think that those are going to start going in for you.
Yeah, I think just if you have chances, I think if you don't bury it, it's fine. But just try to keep doing that and hopefully bury those chances next time.
You look at this team, you guys have scored 2 power play goals, but given up a goal in response within 2 minutes. How do you guys stop that trend where it happened in many as well, where the other team has been able to get the response that they're looking for?
Yeah, maybe just if we get a goal, we score one next shift. Just try to keep it simple and use the momentum, and not trying to do something fancy. And then, we got scored, and then that kind of kills the momentum we got from our goal.
Well, Lucas, danke schön, and good luck the rest of the way. We appreciate your time here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Lucas Reichel, our guest after the second period during the intermission. 3-2 in favor of Columbus. Charlie Romeliotis is standing by in Blackhawk Central. He's got a full intermission report that's going to be followed by third period action. 20 minutes to do something about this deficit for the Hawks. I think they got it in them. We're just going to have to stick around and find out. 3-2 Columbus after 2. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
I think our engagement in the community allows us to live our creed that we are here for all of Illinois. It really emphasizes that we are local. I'm Stephen Harris, and I am the president of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois. It's very important that we're able to support our communities across the state, fostering a sense of trust. We have our Care Van program that provides health education and immunization support at events with our partners. We have our Blue Door neighborhood centers in which we provide free services to the community, health and wellness classes, financial literacy, and mentoring programs. Those things help improve the wellness of the community at large, because we do that not only for Blue Cross members, but we do that for people who don't have access to insurance. At the time where they're most vulnerable, we are their reliable partner.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, a division of Healthcare Service Corporation, a mutual legal reserve company.
Hockey season is in full swing, and with FanDuel, you can turn a little hunch into a true power play. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Bet on the NHL with same-game parlays, live bets, alternate puck lines, and so much more. Put your first bet in the back of the net on FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook and official partner of the Chicago Blackhawks. 21 or older, present in Illinois. First online, real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This Black Friday, shop at Hellsberg and get up to 65% off select jewelry, like a unique engagement ring to say,
I want to spend my life with you.
a stylish pendant that says,
I think you're a pretty good catch.
or huggy hoop earrings that tell her,
See, I was listening.
Come to the Hellsberg Black Friday sale and get up to 65% off select engagement rings and fine jewelry. A perfect gift designed with the love and care worthy of your story. Visit a Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com.
Christmas is right around the corner, and for many of us, it's a time of hope and joy. But for some of our neighbors, the holidays are an extremely difficult time as they struggle taking care of even the basic necessities. For these Chicagoans, the thought of putting a gift under the tree is far out of reach. That's why Sutton Ford in the Matson Auto Mall is assisting the Salvation Army make sure everyone in our community is taken care of this season. Go to salarmychicago.org and help us help those that are struggling tonight.
The professionals at Plumbers 911 Chicago are ready to answer your call. They'll get your plumbing job done right the first time. Their phones are open 24/7, 1-833-PLUM-911.
Intermission?
It's time for an intermission update.
Intermission already?
Powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Here's Charlie Remeliotis.
It's time for the second period intermission powered by the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program. Back here at the United Center where the Hawks trail the Blue Jackets 3-2 through 40 minutes. Hawks ended up tying the game to make it 2-2, but Columbus struck quickly right after that to retake the lead. So the Blackhawks will go into the third period trailing for the first time in a while, actually. So we'll see if they can put together a much better third period. Quiet NHL slate today. One game has already gone final. The Vancouver Canucks were in Detroit today to take on the Red Wings. The Canucks won 5-4 thanks to a Jake DeBrusk hat trick and 4-point game. He also scored the overtime winner for Vancouver. Quinn Hughes had 3 assists and logged 31:04 of ice time. With the 3 assists, he became the all-time leader in assists by Vancouver Canucks defensemen. The previous record was Alex Edler at 310, and Quinn Hughes is just 25 years old. It feels like he's going to shatter that record as his career is just taking off in Vancouver. And by the way, Patrick Kane, he missed his 4th straight game with an upper body injury, but he's on track to return on Tuesday for Detroit. 2 other games are going on in the NHL right now. The Bruins are taking on the Montreal Canadiens. They're up 3-0 against Montreal. 4 minutes left in the first period. The Boston Bruins are 14-0-1 in their last 15 games against Montreal. It's the longest active point streak by a team versus a single opponent, and they are off to a really good start against Montreal. And then the Winnipeg Jets are up 1-0 in Dallas. Just that game is about 6 minutes into the game. Adam Lowry scored the lone goal for Winnipeg, which is wrapping up a 6-game road trip in Dallas. One late game tonight. It's an evening game. The Ottawa Senators are in Anaheim. Tim Stützle is looking to extend his point streak to 7 games for the Senators. Elsewhere in sports, NFC North action, the Minnesota Vikings rallied to beat the Arizona Cardinals 23-22 to move to 10-2 on the season. The Baltimore Ravens are leading the Philadelphia Eagles 3-0 in the first quarter. And then Sunday night football game is San Francisco 49ers against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. That is a snow globe type game. If you go look at the pictures and videos that are circulating on social media, that's going to be a fun one in Buffalo today. Meanwhile, here at the UC, Hawks trail 3-2 to Columbus through 2 periods. We'll take a quick break, then bring in Troy Murray next. You're listening to Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Chicago's very own WGN. When and where you want us.
Need health insurance? It's open enrollment for the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll in a quality health plan, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Essential benefits cover prescription drugs, emergency care, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll in a plan by December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
Whether it's pro or college, the app to bet football is Circa Sports Illinois. Circa Sports is sports betting the way it should be. Circa Sports Illinois has high betting limits, low holds, and exceptional customer service. Bet on all your favorite teams in every game this season. Spreads, props, futures, or in-game, Circa Sports has it. Fund and bet like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Illinois. Download your new bookie today at circasports.com.
When you only want to work with the best in commercial concrete, think Concrete Illinois. Visit concreteil.com, where you'll find the top commercial concrete contractors for your next project. Cement Mason LMCC members are skilled union employees who have the experience, skill, and focus needed to get the job done right, on time, and on budget. There's tremendous value in using skilled tradesmen on your commercial concrete project. To learn more, visit concreteil.com. That's concreteil.com.
Permaseal has helped over 500,000 homeowners make their homes healthier, more valuable. For a free estimate, call 800-421-SEAL or visit permaseal.net.
Second intermission in Chicago, where the Blackhawks trail the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-2 through 2 periods. Hawks ended up tying this game at 2-2 thanks to a goal by Craig Smith on the power play. It was the second power play goal of the day for the Blackhawks. Remember, they had that weird stretch where they went 5 games in a row by recording only one power play, but the Hawks have gone 2 straight games with multiple power play opportunities, and it's the 3rd consecutive game where the Blackhawks have scored a power play goal. As we bring in Troy Murray to help us break down the period. Troy, we talked about it in the first period, the quick strike by Columbus after Chicago's first goal. There was kind of something similar in the second period where the Hawks tie things up at 2-2, and then a minute 50 later, Columbus goes back up 3-2.
They got to find a way to correct that, and they've got enough veteran players that, on the bench, you recognize that moment in the game that has to be better, and it just takes away. You worked hard, you drew the penalty, you score on the power play, you're 2 for 2. You're back in the game, and then all of a sudden, you allow Columbus, to kind of take over the game and score the goal within 2 minutes. Those are the moments that you have to control. And then with the veteran lineup, the veteran group of guys that they have on the bench and that they can put on the ice, they need to do a better job in recognizing that.
Feels like the hit on the Murphy hit on Marchenko that led to the fight and the instigator and the 10-minute misconduct kind of swayed things in Chicago's favor, and they were able to capitalize on the power play. They're now 2 for 2 on the power, or 2 for 3 on the power play today. They've been slowly trending in the right direction on the man advantage.
Yeah, once they get in the offensive zone, they've been pretty good. And I know they work on it all the time, and you can see them getting more confident in the way that they move the puck from low to the half boards out top. I know the fans get a little bit anxious and they want, the shot to come through, but I thought they did a nice job of setting up the opportunities and then scoring the goal that they did on their 2 power play chances that they did score on. There's twofold to that. You want to take advantage of the fact that somebody comes in and takes an instigator penalty. But if you're Columbus, you're mad that you didn't kill that penalty because your teammate is sticking up for, a brother, a teammate. And so those are going, we're going to kill this one for them. So they didn't kill it. But I think that their purpose coming out right after is like, okay, we're going to go right back at them and be very aggressive. And the Hawks didn't handle it. Now they're down by 1 because of it.
It's nice to see the Blackhawks capitalizing on their power play opportunities, because I was just mentioning right before, the Hawks went 5 straight games before the Philly game, or before the Dallas game, where they only had 1 power play, and it was almost like there was so much pressure being put on 1 power play chance because it wasn't a guarantee that they were going to get a second one. It's nice that they've gone 3 straight by scoring a power play goal to help kind of catapult the offense back in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're really trending in the right direction. And again, their issue has been getting it into the zone, not once they're in the zone. And that kills a lot of time. You're coming down the ice and they block it off at the blue line. They send it down. Now you got to try and get your structure again. They haven't had the little drop pass hasn't been really successful in the way that other teams, able to manufacture with a lot of speed and getting into the offensive zone. They got to figure that part out. But the good thing is they're getting more opportunities. They're spending more time in the offensive zone, and they're drawing more penalties the last 2 games.
I don't want to go to a commercial break because John is dancing to this DJ Oreo concert that we're getting. Second intermission again.
You shouldn't have told me. I'm going to keep my focus in your direction. This will throw me off if I look that way. I don't even want to see that.
Well, we have to go to a commercial break, but unfortunately our listeners, we're going to have to cut off the DJ Oreo music. So, Troy, you have a great call in the third period. We will talk.
Was he doing it while he was eating his soup?
He was doing it while he was eating his soup. He had both of his hands going, the head bobbing. He doesn't even know we're talking about him right now. He doesn't have his headset on. That's okay. All right, we got more Blackhawks hockey
He
coming
knows.
up. Yeah, he knows. He knows. We got more Blackhawks hockey coming up on 720 WGN.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
You ever have one of those days where 1 p.m. just sneaks up on you? You're running around, checking off that to-do list, and suddenly, bam, it's lunchtime, and you're hungry. That's when I hit up McDonald's for the $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. I can get all my faves, a juicy Daily Double, crispy 4-piece chicken McNuggets, small fries, and a small soft drink for just $6. Easy? Yup. Fast? Sure is. Delicious? Yes. One meal to rule them all. The $6 Daily Double Meal Deal. Only at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
I was told I needed a kidney transplant. I was scared, I was worried, and I had no idea what my options were. My name is Mecca. After doing some research, I put my trust in Dr. Danae Simpson at Northwestern Medicine. She eased my mind and changed my life.
The Northwestern Medicine African American Transplant Access Program is the first of its kind in the nation. It's committed to breaking down barriers to transplant care in the community. Led by Dr. Danae Simpson, the first female African American transplant surgeon in Illinois, it offers education, resources, and leading-edge transplant care.
Now, I'm recovering from my transplant and looking forward to giving back to my community.
Northwestern Medicine invests more in our community than any other healthcare system. Because what makes our communities better makes us all better. Northwestern Medicine. Learn more at nm.org/community.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold pour. Modelo is the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, the bigger the fight, the better the reward. You put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imported, Chicago, Illinois.
Before and after every Bears game, tune into Happen OB right here on 720 WGN. It's go time. Sponsored by your local Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, official truck partner of the Chicago Bears.
The third period is next.
The third period.
Here for a recap is Charlie Remeliotis.
Back here at the United Center where the Blackhawks and Blue Jackets have just hit the ice for the start of the third period. Hawks scored in that second for the second consecutive period. It was Craig Smith, his sixth goal of the season on the power play.
Martinez off the draw at the blue line, deep slot to Hall. Put it toward the net. They score! Craig Smith redirected this one from the slot past Merzlikins. It's a power play goal. The Hawks 2 for 2 on the power play have tied the score at 2.
For every Blackhawks goal this season, Marquette Bank is donating $80 to a local charity to celebrate 80 years of neighborhood banking and giving back to the community. That was the sixth goal of the season for Smith, his first on the power play. He's now tied for second on the team with Teuvo Teravainen and Nick Foligno with 6 goals. And Craig Smith also he has 4 shots on goal through 2 periods, which is tied for the team lead. So let's see if his line can continue this in the third period as we send it back over to Troy and John, who is all finished dancing from the DJ Oreo concert.
I didn't mind it.
Awesome.
I love DJ Oreo. He does a great job getting the crowd charged up. Well, here we go. We'll find out if the crowd can stay charged up to start this third period. Underway here. And the Jackets control. Fantilli redirects a pass down off the end boards in the Hawk zone. Mrazek plays to the far corner, and now Bedard, he and Sillinger get their sticks on the puck at the same time. Bedard wins the battle for it. Passing out up the right wing, Kurashev shot it back across the rink, picked off by Johnson. Kent Johnson will fire it down behind the Hawk net. Mrazek spins it around the high glass, and this eludes Johnson on the near side. Puck ends up at the Columbus blue line. Dante Fabro fires it back through center ice and down. No icing is called. Connor Murphy to the puck behind the Hawk net. The team's in line change.
It was a nice play to get it up to Kurashev, and Kurasev's cross-ice pass to Kaiser just a little bit behind him into his skates, not able to control that. And those are the plays that you have to make tape to tape if you want to continue on offensively.
Now back in the Hawk zone, Murphy the far corner, banks it off the end boards to Vlasic. Returns it to Murphy, passing up the right side, Dickinson. Shot it across the rink. Ilya Mikheyev now over the center ice circle. Boy, he's felled with a body check by Monahan coming back. And Mikheyev dumps the puck into the right wing corner, Jacket zone. Here's Murphy, flips it to the top of the left circle of Vlasic. He fires, and a glove save made by Merzlikins. At times, Merzlikins has made this look easy.
Yeah, well, there was no traffic in front of the net there, so he saw this shot coming through cleanly. Foligno was trying to get past Provorov and did a nice job of kind of boxing him out there, not allowing him to get to the front of the net, so Merzlikins, his focus could be straight on the shot coming through from Vlasic.
So now face off to the right of Elvis Merzlikins. And Teravainen wins it to the line to Murphy. Try to give it to Donato at the point. This deflects over the blue line to center ice. Danforth breaking into the Hawk zone down the left wing will fire and
hit it Mrazek in the mask.
I was going to say it sounded like it hit him in the mask. Puck ends up along the far boards in the Hawk end. Olivier battling. Murphy hit from behind, and now Ryan Donato right in on top of the Columbus player who did that. I can't get a number. That's Zach Aston Reese. And they grapple. They look to shake off the gauntlets and have a go. You're in close quarters, and now finally the linesmen have broken it all apart. Connor Murphy back up on his feet.
Referees having a conversation here. I didn't see the arm go up on the initial hit that was from behind, but an instant reaction from Donato. He's going to definitely get a minor penalty. I wouldn't be surprised if it was only him that goes into the box. They really didn't get into any fisticuffs, so I don't think they'll call anything there. Reese hits Connor Murphy from behind. Get the call down on the ice.
Minor penalty for roughing.
Yeah, so Donato gets the only penalty here, 2 minutes for roughing. Goes right in and intercepts Aston Reese after the hit. He's been a nice addition. Kind of bounced around a little bit, minors up and down, and he's like a Donato. He just works hard. He competes, and he's part of a third line with Columbus that has Olivier on there. And you mentioned him earlier. He is maybe the toughest guy in the NHL now. Everybody talks about Ryan Reeves, but Olivier, boy, he had a couple fights in the last game against the Calgary Flames and won both of them.
Yeah, and then he had one earlier against Arbor Xhekaj of the Montreal Canadiens. And boy, those two exchanged punches for about 30 seconds. He's tough. Here's a shot from the near circle. Glove save is made by Peter Mrazek. Kent Johnson snapped one in from the right circle, and Mrazek might have made a game-saving save right there. We look at the replay, and Johnson, boy, he struck it perfectly, and Peter just took a goal away from it.
Well, they're showing this on the Jumbotron here. The appreciation for Mrazek. This is very similar to the goal that Johnson scored earlier, setting up the one-timer there, and he can't believe it that Mrazek made that save. The look on him, the body language is like, wow.
And behind the Hawk net, Murphy checked off the puck by Marchenko, but then Dickinson came along and took it, and he'll stick it up the right side boards and down into the Jacket zone. Zach Werenski, a product of the University of Michigan, drops the puck between the circles in the Jacket zone to a fellow Wolverine, Kent Johnson, and Marchenko over the Hawk blue line. Lost the handle on the puck and his footing. Puck tumbles in front of the Hawk net, taken away by Kurashev, and he'll clear it all the way down.
This is the same situation where the Blackhawks want to kill this one because the teammate is sticking up for one another, and for the Columbus Blue Jackets, they want to make this pay.
Werenski into the Hawk zone, drops it off. Monahan spins it across to the right wing corner. Voronkov to Marchenko right point. Spins it left point. Kent Johnson. Johnson into the left wing circle. Set up the slot. Now Monahan works it over, and a shot from Marchenko from the high slot is stopped by Peter Mrazek. And he'll glove it off the ice and hold it there. Whistle will stop play in the faceoff to Peter's right with 48 seconds left in the Jackets power play. Hawks trail the Blue Jackets 3-2 with 17:10 left on the clock.
Foligno comes out on the ice, or that Dickinson, I should say, is going to take this face-off. You win this face-off, you're going to kill 20 seconds by getting it down the ice.
And Dickinson does. He got it to Kaiser behind the net.
Hooking call coming up here against Columbus.
Kaiser wound up to drive the puck around the dasher, and he was hooked up, as Troy told you.
Yep. Can't see what number it is for Columbus, but he's heading off there. He got the stick right off the face-off into the hands
Kevin
of
LeBanc.
Kaiser.
62, minor penalty, hooking.
You heard it, Kevin LeBanc. So that negates the Columbus power play. 4-on-4 action here. Looking at the clock, 43 seconds. Faceoff comes all the way down. It'll be the Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing faceoff. Plumbing and electric faceoff for all the right reasons. Call 866-4 Seasons.
And the draw inside the Jacket zone, won by Columbus. Werenski between the circles with the puck. Put it up the right wing side to Fabro at center, in over the Hawk line. A toe drag on a shot. He scores. Dante Fabro, who has found new life since coming to Columbus, snaps that one past Peter Mrazek. And the Jackets now extend their lead to 4-2 for Dante Fabro. That's his third goal as a Columbus Blue Jacket.
Yeah, he just gets the puck right at his own blue line, and he goes straight down the boards. There's lots of room out there. Didn't think that Martinez defensively played this very poorly. He played it well, kept him to the outside, and that's what you want to do as a defenseman. You want to keep the players on the outside of the dot. He did that, and this shot just beats Peter Mrazek on the glove side. Last couple of games have beaten Mrazek on that side earlier in the game as well. Yeah, Mrazek should have this one, but he didn't. 4-2 Columbus.
Side still for a second. The next 18 seconds, Werenski dumps the puck from center ice off the right corner towards Hawk zone. Until he skewers it behind the net around to the left point. Werenski waiting there. Over to Fabro in the right wing circle. Sent it toward the net. Pad save made by Mrazek. Teravainen plays the rebound in behind the Hawk net to Kaiser. Hawks have come to full strength. They're now on the Sitco power play. When you start with Sitco, you're good to go. This is the Hawks' fourth Sitco power play of the game. They're 2 for 3 so far. Kaiser to the Hawk line. A casual handoff picked off by Sillinger. Moves in and fires. And a blocker save made by Mrazek. And so now the Jackets get the puck back as Danforth plays it back into the Columbus zone to Provorov. He fires it off the right side boards and down behind the Hawk net. Sillinger grabs the puck and races around the boards back to center ice. Sticks it back into the Columbus zone to Provorov. And the Jackets successfully rag some time off the clock as Provorov pounds it off the boards into the Hawk zone. But the puck comes out to center ice. Teravainen's got it. Over the Jacket line. Sent it down the left wing side for Donato. Off of his stick. Loose puck taken away, then given away. High slot Bedard. Put it down, bottom of the right circle. Bertuzzi to the slot. Vlasic over to Bedard. Left circle. Back to Vlasic with a drive. And Bersikins is down. Loose puck beside the net, and the whistle had blown as Bedard was about to toe drag it and stick it into the top shelf. But the whistle had blown, so a face-off will be in the Columbus zone to the right of Elvis Merzlikins.
A little bit of a quick whistle there. Donato saw that this puck was loose, and he went right after it. Can't fault the official, though, as he was behind the plate. Thought that Merzlikins had this set up. Vlasic lets a bomb go there, and Merzlikins catches it in his midsection, drops it down to his glove, but then it falls out of his glove. No doubt, I think that Bedard would have put that up into the top corner.
For sure.
A little toe drag, and he was there, but he didn't shoot the puck because of the whistle.
Now the draw won by the Jackets. Werenski, without a hesitation, will fire it all the way down. 10 seconds left on the Hawk power play. Vlasic picks up the puck behind the Hawk net, put it out to center ice to Hall. Breaks into the Jacket zone, sets up the right point Smith. The Vlasic high slot. Tried to fire a shot. It came back to him off a deflection. Vlasic sticks the puck down into the far corner. Werenski there for the Jackets will clear it all the way down. Out of the box is LeBanc, and the Columbus Blue Jackets are back at full strength. Hall skates the puck out to center ice. Sends Crevier over the Jacket line down the left wing side, and he fires a backhander that deflects off the side of the net and up into the protective netting. 14:49 left in period number 3. 4-2 in favor of Columbus. Hawks now 2 for 4 in the Sitco power play.
Everything has settled down here now. Back to even strength. The Blackhawks get a line change that they're looking for. You got Bedard's line on the ice. Line change is sponsored by Gilkey Windows, the best line of fiberglass windows and doors.
Taylor Hall step in and take this face-off against Justin Danforth, who wins another for the Jackets. He's been very good at the dot, has Danforth. Jackets clear their end as Aston Reese is able to work the puck to center ice on the left wing and flipped it into the Hawk zone, but picked off by Bedard. To Hall, far circle, then a pass up the left wing at center ice to Brody over the Jacket blue line. Sent it off the end boards to the right wing corner to Kurashev. Flip the puck back behind the net. Hall along the left wing boards, then corner. Holding. Fed it to the slot. This is picked off by Christensen of the Blue Jackets, and he'll skate it up the left wing to center ice. Carries over the Hawk blue line. Fires a shot. Crevier blocked that. Bedard takes the rebound. Tried to poke it ahead to Foligno at the Blue Jacket blue line. Aston Reese broke that up, and now Zach Aston Reese to the puck far corner, Columbus zone. To Christensen behind the net, to the near corner to Severson. He makes a pass up the left wing that never got to Monahan. It goes all the way down, but the icing's going to be waived. Martinez from behind the Hawk net. Passing on the left wing, Wyatt Kaiser center ice. Caught by Monahan, lost the puck. Dickinson came along and took it. Dickinson, quick pass ahead now to McCabe. To Dickinson over the jacket line, right wing, cuts into the slot and then lost the handle of the puck. Took it back, gave it to Kaiser left point. Ends it down behind the jacket net. Merzlikins plays it into the near corner. And then the big winger Marchenko was hit by Dickinson as he clears the puck out. It hit a stick and tumbles up and out of play. 4-2 Columbus, 13:29 left in the third here at the United Center. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
Your company can save money by becoming more energy efficient. In fact, the ComEd Energy Efficiency Program can help your business find up to 35% in energy savings, resulting in lower energy costs. At ComEd, we're not just moving toward a clean energy future. We're powering the future of your business. Sign up for your free facility assessment at ComEd.com/poweringbiz. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change. Actual savings will vary by customer's usage and rate. The ComEd Energy Efficiency Program is funded in compliance with state law.
Marquette Bank has been helping neighbors, families, and business owners in Chicagoland for 80 years. 80 years is a long time. When you bank with Marquette Bank, you have a partner for your business. Whether you need a small business loan, help with cash management, or help with your personal banking, Marquette Bank is here to support your business. When you bank with Marquette Bank, good things happen for you and your neighborhood. Marquette Bank, love where you bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 462926.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard. Until the other team scores. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
If it happens in Chicago, we know about it. The Lisa Dent Show. Weekdays 2 to 6. Now back to the game.
Who's hot, who's cold? Sponsored by Plumbers 911 Chicago, where they do it right the first time. Who is hot? Well, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Opponent for the Blackhawks tomorrow night in Toronto. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They did get their captain back, Austin Matthews. And so they'll be a formidable opponent tomorrow night. And Nashville was cold. Only 2 wins in their last 10. Boy, things have not gone right for Nashville. One of the main players in the free agency this summer. It's just not working out for them at this point. Who's hot, who's cold? Sponsored by Plumbers 911 Chicago, where they do it right the first time.
Here's this face-off inside the jacket zone to the right of Merzlikins. Hawks control. Hawks on a power play. Delay of game to call. Here's Bertuzzi. Put it in front of Bedard.
Another penalty coming up here.
Go ahead.
Another penalty coming up here as Bedard charges across the crease area and was hooked up by one of the defenders. So, boy, this is a major opportunity. They win the face-off. They control it.
Columbus penalty number 4, 2 minutes. Okay.
And you've got pretty much a full 2 minutes here, 5-on-3. Don't waste any time. Conference between all 5 players on the ice before this face-off. Boy, this is a golden opportunity. If you could score quickly, you still continue on a 5-on-4 power play. Man, this is massive. This is the game right here.
Dean Evison huddling his troops at the Columbus bench. Former Hawks coach Mike Haviland helping out with the coaching staff of the Jackets. So a 5-on-3 advantage for the Hawks, as Troy told you. Monahan for the Jackets against Nick Foligno on the draw for the Hawks, who wins it. Teravainen left point takes the puck to Martinez right point. To Teravainen moving top of the left circle. To Bedard, put it in front. Foligno whacks at it, and it's turned out of there. And Monahan will clear the puck down.
Yeah, you don't want to waste any time going back to get the puck. Just get it in. You got 3 guys on the ice. Should be easy to get into the zone and get the entry.
1:30 on the power play, 5-on-3. Bertuzzi right point to Martinez. Straight away deep slot. to Bedard, bottom of the left wing circle. He'll carry it around to the top of the circle, then through the high slot. Put it over right circle, Teravainen. Teravainen now drops it bottom of the circle. Bertuzzi back to Teravainen just inside the line. The puck hits his stick blade and deflects to center ice. Teravainen back to get it. Carries back into the Jacket zone. Sends it down to the right wing corner. Bertuzzi there to Teravainen. Put it out to the line. Right point Martinez down to Teravainen. Spins it down behind the Jackets net. Bertuzzi back to Teravainen. Right circle over to Bedard. Left circle. The pass just missed. Bedard took the puck back. Got it to the line. Deep slot Martinez. Over to Teravainen. Top of the right circle. Now Bedard through the high slot. Over to the right circle. 42 seconds on the 5-on-3. Bedard goes for a skate. High slot. Gave it to Bertuzzi. He hammers one from the right circle. And that hit the mask. I believe the headgear of Merzlikins. And deflects up into the protective netting. I want to get another look at this.
Luke Richardson has his head, hits it right off the top of the melon, up into the netting. No timeout called here to rest his guys out there. They haven't done a lot of skating, so they shouldn't be that tired.
Now the draw to the left of Merzlikins, won by Foligno. To Martinez now, deep slot. To the left face-off dot, Bedard. To top of the left circle, Teravainen. Martinez high slot to Bedard, left circle, over to Teravainen, to the front of the net. They score! Nick Foligno! Bada boom, bada bang! A 5-on-3 power play goal, and the Hawks have drawn back to within a goal of the Jackets, trailing 4-3, and the Hawks are still on the power play.
What a nice job by the Hawks to open up this play to Foligno on the back door, and he just taps it in the wide open net. Teravainen to Martinez. Martinez back over Bedard. There's a passing lane across the top of the seams around the hash marks of the face-off circle. Bedard to Teravainen, and then a quick slap pass to the back door, and Foligno picks up his 7th of the season, second on the Citgo power play, so you still have some time here. 32 seconds to go on the Citgo power play. The Hawks 3 for 4, I think, as it stands now.
That's correct. Troy, by the way, Troy, do you have the time?
It's time to break out the Bandito. Celebrate every goal this season with El Bandito Yankee Tequila.
I have to get you an Uber. You know that day drinking. It's okay.
Yeah,
but
we're getting close to happy hour.
That's right. All right, 6 seconds left on the power play. Hall picks a pass into the Jacket zone. Hall high slot, drops it right point. Craig Smith sticks it down to Hall along the right wing half boards. Had a stick lifted, puck taken away, and Werenski will clear it down ice into the Hawk zone just as the Jackets are full strength. Here's Sillinger taking the puck, wraparound try, turned out of there by Mrazek. Follow-up shot, Mrazek knocked that away with a pad. Now the puck taken back by Big Pat Maroon just inside the line. He's chased toward the corner, but spins a pass up the left wing to Dickinson, fights through a check there from Christensen over the Jacket blue line down the left wing, but Olivier took the puck away, and then he lost it in the far corner off a poke check from Ilya Mikheyev. And Dickinson with some good work back in the net. Takes the puck into the near corner, and then he's hit by Jordan Harris. But he got it back to Foligno along the left board. Spins it behind the net. Here's Mikheyev now through the high slot. Sends it toward the net, and it just missed. And Dickinson was practically tackled in front of the Columbus net, and no penalty call. Meanwhile, the puck is spun all the way down by Christensen to the near corner Hawk zone. Mikheyev plays the carom, moves it ahead for Foligno over the Jacket line on the left wing. He was upset by Severson and went down. Jackets get the puck. Provorov will skate it through center. To Severson over the Hawk line. Right circle, a toe drag and a shot. Hit Brody and ricochets away. Loose puck along the right sideboards. Eludes Bedard. Ends up at the blue line, and Severson unintentionally flipped the puck over the far glass and into the crowd. You get a whistle, stopping play with 10:03 left in period number 3. 4-3 Columbus. By the way, Luke Richardson has the last change here, and that's a home ice advantage. Today's Home Ice Advantage is sponsored by Midwestern University's multi-specialty clinic in Downers Grove. Your family's home for healthcare. Visit MWUclinics.com. Face-off circle to the right of Mrazek. Bedard wins it to Brody back in the net. He'll skate it out. Make a pass up the left wing for Hall. He was tied up as the puck came by. Linesman decided to wave the icing. Hall to the loose puck behind the Jackets net off the misplay by Merzlikins. All they can do is stick it to the far corner, and Provorov will flip it down ice into the Hawk zone. Brody makes a pass up the left wing side. Hall at center ice. Tried to hand it off. Picked off by the Blue Jackets. Van Riemsdyk to LeBanc into the Hawk zone left point. Put the puck to the left wing corner. Brody absorbs the check. The puck comes free to Bedard. Moving down the left wing, center ice, Hall, back to Bedard, over the jacket line. Bedard put it over right circle, Kurashev. Kurashev now escapes behind the net, leaving the puck there for Hall, but Sean Corelli of the Blue Jackets took it away. He'll pass it ahead, Zach Werenski into the Hawk zone, down the left wing side. Sent it to the goal mouth, and the Hawks catch a break. Voronkov missed, but then Marchenko follows up with a shot from the slot. He scores. And the Blue Jackets get the 2-goal lead back now with 9:08 left in the third period, and 5-3 is the score. Great resolve on the part of the Blue Jackets. You got to give them credit.
Yeah, and again, they respond right away, and the Blackhawks just don't handle the pressure. They had some offensive opportunities right after, but Columbus comes down there and they attack. They've got the defenseman joining in the play. And Marchenko, he's the recipient of the last little play that goes out into the slot area. Hawks in the line change there. It's a sloppy line change. You got two guys going off, and they don't get back into the zone quick enough. So, just not a smart play there. You got caught 3 guys deep. Kurashev in behind the net. Both Taylor Hall and Bedard in deep. You got caught. You lost the battle, and Columbus with a 2-goal lead again.
We get a whistle for an offside. 8:58 left in the third. 5-3 Columbus. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
It's the Bob Surratt Morning Zoo. Not really, but I've always wanted to say that.
WGN. Hi, this is Dave Musial, owner of Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric, with our biggest sale ever. Furnaces from $39 a month. Furnace and air conditioning combos from $59 a month. Plus 72 months interest-free financing and up to a $4,000 system rebate. Four Seasons guaranteed to beat any competitor's price by up to $1,000 guaranteed. So call today for your free in-home estimate and same-day installation.
For all the right reasons, call it 664 Seasons.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woohoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical, because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Drive away now in the Santa Fe with 1.99% APR for 72 months. Only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
The Mid-America Carpenters Regional Council represents 52,000 hardworking professional men and women across Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and eastern Iowa who earn the construction industry's best wages and benefits. Their professionally trained and highly skilled members are the elite workforces behind the industrial, commercial, and residential projects you see in your state every day. They build lifelong careers that offer life-changing opportunities. Build your future now. Learn more today at carpentersunion.org. That's carpentersunion.org.
Hi, it's Zuman Ferdini. Preparation is the key to winning. To beat Chicago's weather extremes, choose the best fiberglass or vinyl windows and patio doors from the Gilkey Window Company. Go to Gilkey.com.
Hawks down by 2, 9 minutes to go. Face-off in front of the Blackhawks bench. It's the Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electric face-off for all the right reasons. Called 866-4 Seasons.
In the far corner Hawk zone, Connor Murphy to a loose puck. Passing up the right side, Donato center ice, then to Teravainen, short of the jacket line. He flips it down into the jacket zone. Bertuzzi had to try and keep himself onside, could not. The Jackets now come out of their end, led by Monahan, crossing the Hawk line on the left wing. Flings it off the inboards. Puck bounces off the back of the net to Marchenko. He'll send it across the ring. And Teuvo Teravainen at the Hawk blue line on the right wing side sticks the puck off the boards into the Columbus zone. The Jackets get it back, and they're in the midst of a line change, as are the Hawks. Provorov between the circles. To Sillinger, right wing of center ice. Flings it down the boards into the Hawk zone. Puck circles the net to the far corner. Reichel kept it away with a poke check from Fantilli. And Reichel behind the net. Lost it to the hard work from Cole Sillinger, who fed the right circle. Johnston. Poke checked away now by Maroon. Reichel's got the puck carrying up ice to center ice to Maroon over the line. From the left wing side, Maroon sends the puck in front of the Jacket net. Poke checked out of there by Werenski. And now the Jackets come out of their end. Dante Fabro, center ice. This one down and on goal. Peter Mrazek turned it wide as he got down to the butterfly position. Then the puck turned over at the Hawk blue line to Patrick Maroon. Head to Craig Smith. They crisscross in over the Jacket line. Smith along the left board to Maroon, back in the net. Put it out in front, intended for Reichel. But the pass was batted away at the last second by Fabro. And Fantilli will carry up the right wing to center ice. Didn't clear the red stripe before sending it all the way down, and icing is going to be called here to Columbus.
Yeah, that just wasn't a good play by Fantilli. He's actually had a pretty decent season. Had a couple goals in the last game when they played the Calgary Flames. Coming into it, 5 goals, 7 assists. Good young player.
Yeah, he is.
You mentioned 3rd overall in the Bedard draft. Carlson going to Anaheim. The bigger player, 6'2", 200 pounds, as it stands right now.
Now, Fantilli played only 49 games last year because of injury. He's played every one so far. And now back in the Jacket zone, Werenski takes the puck away off of an errant Blackhawk pass and spins the puck to center ice. Martinez, quick pass to Foligno. Jacket line left wing. He deflects it down behind the net. Severson tried to clear it out. Kept in by the Hawks. Bedard to Vlasic, left circle, closes in, fires, and a shoulder save made by Merzlikins. Foligno behind the net. Sweeps the puck around, kept it at the right point by Bedard, who tried to toe drag it along the blue line. Olivier came along and pokes it down ice into the Hawk zone. Mrazek came out of the Hawk net and clears to center ice in front of the Hawks bench.
Real good awareness there by Mrazek to realize that Olivier probably was going to be the first guy there. Came way out of his net to get that back out into the neutral zone.
Now play back at center ice again. Severson for the Blue Jackets. Whips it down the right side glass into the Hawk zone. Ends up in the left wing corner. Danforth is there. He'll carry behind the Hawk net and put it around up the near side. This puck is picked off by Teravainen of the Hawks. Shot it rink wide for Bertuzzi, but Provorov lifted Bertuzzi's stick and took the puck back into the Columbus end, and the Jackets will reorganize. Here's Severson to Provorov, left wing to center ice to Corrali, crossing the Hawk line. Drops it left wing corner. Van Riemsdyk pounds a shot from there, turned out of there by Mrazek. Donato flings the puck out to center ice. And Dante Fabro will carry back into the Jacket zone. Sends the puck over to Werenski, left wing of center ice, and he flips the puck through the air and down off the blocker of Mrazek. And it's sent back to Werenski at the left point. Whips it to the right point to Fabro. He'll dump the puck to the right wing corner, Hawk in. And Riemsdyk trying to get to it. Ryan Donato did instead. Backhands it off the glass behind the Hawk net around at the far side. Werenski firing for the left point. That never got through to the net. Here's Brody dropping the puck in behind the Hawk net. Table Teravainen there. Jackets making the line change. Teravainen hands off the puck to Taylor Hall. He races up the left wing and didn't clear the center ice red stripe before dumping the puck down. Icing called against the Hawks.
Taylor Hall's got to take a few more strides there and make sure he gets to the red line. Not really sure the purpose of what he was doing there. He had 2 Columbus defenders way in deep trying to negate any kind of a play there. And there was some open area. He was hoping for Connor Bedard to race that puck down there.
So it's going to be, I believe, Bedard on the faceoff against Sean Monahan. Monahan spent some time, as we mentioned, a lot of time with the Calgary Flames, some time with the Montreal Canadiens, and then the Winnipeg Jets for a time. And now the Columbus Blue Jackets. Face off to the right of Mrazek. Crevier got to it, bats it ahead. This will bound over the blue line to center ice, and Werenski, the Jacket, sticks the puck back into the Hawk zone. Crevier takes it. Bank pass up the right side. Kurashev trying to hand it off to Hall coming by. This is swept back to the Hawk blue line by Severson. And now Kurashev into the Jacket zone. Drops it off for Hall. Pass eludes him. Marchenko clears the puck to center ice. Connor Murphy's got it back into the Jacket zone. From the right point, fires a shot that goes wide. Kurashev from the left force to Vlasic left point to Kurashev, top of the left circle. Reaching in, Severson poke checks the puck free and then sticks it off the near boards and down. And icing's called now against Columbus. We have 4:36 on the clock. 5-3 in favor of the Blue Jackets.
Luke Richardson still has his timeout here. And keep an eye on when Peter Mrazek will be pulled, put to the bench. John mentioned 4:36 to go. Face off in the offensive zone. Kurashev steps in to take this draw, see if he can win this clean. He set up something.
And instead Monahan did. Severson can't clear the zone. Picked off by Kurashev along the left wing boards. Then Monahan took the puck and backhands it over the blue line to center ice. Murphy will flip it off the right side boards deep into the Jacket zone. Provorov back in the net to Severson near corner. Angles the pass up the right wing, past Marchenko and down. And again, we're going to get icing. Down to 4:15 on the clock. Columbus with a 2-goal lead at 5-3. Face off to the right of Elvis Merzlikins.
On December 1st, 2013 at Dallas, it took Brent Seabrook's game winner in the 11th round of a shootout in a game which was tied. It was Seabrook's only career shootout attempt and goal. This day in Blackhawks history is sponsored by Global Auto Recycling. Get cash for your car or truck today with Global Auto Recycling.
Draw one by the Hawks. Craig Smith from inside the line fires. And a butterfly save made by Merzlikins. Puck picked up by Voronkov at the Columbus blue line. He'll flip it down ice in on Peter Mrazek and then get off on a change. Hawks get the puck back. Brody passing ahead on the left wing. Maroon into the Jacket zone. Here's the big rig trying to wheel toward the net. Had the puck slapped off his stick and back down ice to the Hawk blue line. Brody there. Head to Maroon. Columbus line. He's into the Columbus zone, but then lost the puck the other way. Kent Johnson for Columbus. Head to Sillinger over the Hawk blue line. You heard that whistle cut the air. Offside are the Jackets. 3:42 remains on the clock for regulation. 5-3, in favor of the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is Blackhawks hockey on 720 WGN.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more you. Hey!
Tullamore Chew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol, William Grant & Sons, Inc., New York.
Hey, Chicago. Craving a delicious deal? Grab the $5 Whopper Junior Duo at BK. That's right, 2 classic Whopper Junior sandwiches for just $5. Another great duo for Chicago to add to its classics like the Marina City Towers, the beach and lakefront, the Museum Lions, and many more. So head to your local BK and get yours. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Price and participation may vary. U.S. only. Tax extra.
Give people a place to gather and make fire the focal point of your home again. With a majestic fireplace or insert, you'll enjoy the warmth and ambiance of fire with contemporary style and the latest technology. Whether you're looking for wood, electric, or gas, indoors or out, Majestic offers a broad range of sizes and styles. Visit their showroom on Bowes Road in Elgin or call for a free estimate. 847-741-5903. 847-741-5903. House of Fireplaces, giving you a warm feeling since 1953.
Hey Hawks fans, this is Connor Bedard. Let's get back to John and Troy on 720 WGN.
Well, Hawks are down by 2, 3:42. TV timeout there. Luke Richardson has an opportunity to figure out what time he wants to have Peter Mrazek head to the bench. Shots on goal, 33-29 in favor of Columbus. Both teams have had multiple opportunities in this game.
Hawks have been very good on special teams in this game, haven't allowed a power play goal, but have scored 3 of their own, 3 for 6. But the Blue Jackets, we said at the top of the broadcast, if you're not ready to work against this team, they're going to take the 2 points from you because they know nothing but work, work, work. Brensky between the circles, Columbus zone. Passes up the left wing side at center ice, and this hits the stick of Sillinger and deflects into the Hawks bench. Down to 3:20 on the clock. They'll face it off at center ice. I think if you're Dean Evison, you're just going to be rolling your guys 15, 20-second shifts tops.
He likes his all 4 lines, and he plays them. And they're very similar. They can all skate. Mm-hmm. He's done a nice job of changing things around, switching the culture a little bit inside. Don Waddell, the new general manager and president of hockey operations, well, he made some really good decisions in bringing in some key players. Monahan, one of them, and he's one of the leaders inside the room there.
Evison, a former Flin Flon bomber. I'm not going to go into that dissertation, but those of you that are listening that know about Flin Flon, you know where that is. That's way up north in the province of Manitoba. And had a very good record, did Evison, with the Minnesota Wild before departing there over a span of 5 seasons. Now at center ice, Olivier takes the puck back into the Hawk zone down the right wing and fires a shot in on goal. And Mrazek came out to meet it in the butterfly position and made the save. Face off to his left now with 2:39 on the clock. 5-3 Columbus.
Yeah, you got to think that Mrazek is going to head to the bench when you get an opportunity. You got to get into the offensive zone. And the worst thing you can do is get it into the zone, fire it on the goaltender Merzlik, and settle it down. Get the personnel that you want on the ice. Force that offensive zone face-off.
Face-off to the left of Mrazek, controlled by the Jackets. Severson firing from the line. This deflects in on Mrazek, who with his right pad at the last second kicked the puck out. Puck is spun down ice by Martinez. Here's Severson carrying out of the Jacket zone up the left wing to center ice in front of the benches. He'll stop and backhand it down behind the net. Martinez is able to get it out of there up the left wing side to Hall. Little handoff to Donato coming by. Donato now banks it across the rink with a backhanded flip. There goes Mrazek to the bench. Polino from the right wing corner, Jacket zone, sent it in on goal. Merzlik stops it with the stick, and now Provorov's going to go for it from the Jacket zone. He fires the puck the length of the ice, and this goes wide of the Hawk net, and icing is the call, and that didn't miss by much.
Yeah, and now you have the offensive zone face-off that you're looking for here. Mrazek on the bench. He'll stay there. Blackhawks trying to figure out what side of the ice they want to take this face-off, and looks like Foligno is going to have the opportunity to take this draw against Sean Monahan. Both of them at 52% coming into the game.
Face-off circle to the left of Merzlikins, and the puck rolls in front of the net. Merzlikins waved at it, picked off by Bertuzzi. Took Donato behind the net. To Hall along the right sideboard. Flips it behind the Jacket net. Bertuzzi left wing corner. Out to Bedard near the left point. Back to Bertuzzi left corner. Back to Bedard. Now along the half board to the high slot Martinez. To Hall right circle. Tried to gun it on goal. Provorov turned his skate sideways to block it. Martinez from the line will fire. That stopped with the glove of Merzlikins. The puck taken back by Voronkov, who will turn and fire at the length of the ice. He scores. An empty net goal for the Jackets. 6-3 Columbus with 1:26 left on the clock. And that'll pretty much do it. Big Dmitry Voronkov firing that one from in front of the Columbus net all the way down into an empty Hawk net. 6-3 is the score.
Voronkov's got a 6-game point streak going. He's still young, 24 years of age, 4th-round pick of the KHL back in 2019. How about Kent Johnson? What a year he's having.
Yeah.
He's played in 8. This is his 9th game this season. He played 4 games, got hurt, missed a bunch of games, came back, and he's got points in all 4 games that he's returned. Now make it 5. He's got a point in every game that he's played this year.
Yeah, they're going to be a team to contend with, I think, in the future. They're all growing together and all that young talent. I think they got a little bit of cap space to deal with. So I look for big things out of the Columbus Blue Jackets in the years to come.
Now, they're going to be one of those teams, and maybe a little bit of a surprise where they are right now, but they're one of those bubble teams. There'll be a couple games over 500 now, right in the mix for the playoffs in the Eastern Conference.
That's Corrali. Spins the puck out to center ice to LeBanc. He'll let the bouncing puck off the inboards in the Hawk zone. Louis Crevier back to get it there. Passing up the left wing. Patrick Maroon crossing the Jacket line. Maroon to the corner. Tried to center the puck. It ends up in behind. And fished out by Mikheyev to Brody left point. He drives a shot that goes wide, and the puck pinballs out up the far side. Sillinger clears down into the Hawk zone. Dickinson's able to push the puck to center ice front of the penalty boxes. The Jackets will get control. 10 seconds left in the game. Back in the Columbus zone, Jake Christensen. Need a pass up the left wing to center ice. Mikheyev back to Murphy, Hawk line. Head to Kurashev with 2 seconds, 1, and that's all she wrote. Columbus Blue Jackets beat the Blackhawks here at the United Center this afternoon, 6-3. They outshot the Hawks in the game, 36-31. And with the loss, the Blackhawks record now falls to 8-14-1, while with the win, Columbus is now 11-9-3. 6-3 is the final score. We'll tell you more about it right after we take this break. This is Blackhawks Hockey on 720 WGN.
Hey, hockey fans, it's Chris Chelios. What are you sipping tonight? El Bandito Yankee is a new ultra-premium tequila that is 100% pure and natural with no additives. Just 100% blue agave. El Bandito Yankee Tequila is the most flavorful Blue Weber agave in the world. Now available at Benny's, Mariano's, Jewel, and Woodman's. Go to elbanditoyankee.com to learn more about what makes us so damn good.
You know, you've created the perfect home retreat, the ideal place to watch the hockey game. Now, why don't you let Carrier provide the quiet, efficient heating you can depend on all season long? With a range of innovative heating solutions that deliver premium comfort and warmth, Carrier keeps your home comfortable and cozy when you need it the most. Turn to the experts, your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Carrier specialists. Visit Carrier.com to learn more. That's Carrier.com.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated TriClean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm going to move my car.
New top-tier TriClean gas from Citgo, the most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
You're listening to Chicago Blackhawks hockey. Now, back to the game.
Back to the United Center. John Weideman along with Troy Murray and Charlie Romeliotis for Chicago Blackhawks hockey. Columbus wins here this afternoon 6-3. The Blue Jackets put down 3 goals in the third period to the Hawks 1 in that period. Hawks got a single tally in each period, but they allowed 6, and 5 of those beat goaltender Peter Mrazek. This is one of the first times in a while where a Blackhawk goaltender gave up more than 3 goals in a game. Columbus did it somewhat convincingly and outshot the Blackhawks 36-31. Troy was talking about it at the outset of the game. They are a very aggressive hockey team. They leave themselves open for odd man rushes coming back the other way. You get into a game of trading chances, but here today they seem like they could handle themselves. They prevail 6-3. So the Blackhawks have to get things back in order, get on the charter, and head to Toronto here this evening, if you will, and take on the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow night in Toronto. And I would think we'll see Arvid Soderblom in goal for that game. And hopefully the Blackhawks can erase the hard drive from this one and just go play a real hard game against the Maple Leafs and try and get back into the win column. Not much more to say. The Blackhawks, by the way, were very good on the